Shaped by the choices you make. Oh, can I romance someone? Please let me romance James T. Kirk. Please. Klingon Corgi. Please. Someone in chat said this game was made by former Telltale employees, and I don't know if that's actually true.
Captain's log, Stardate.
But I think it's supposed to be kind of like a Telltale game.
Crew is restless.
Penguinicorn.
After spending too many months piecing our ship back together.
Thank you, Penguinicorn.
Finally about to venture out on
as always. Mission. Oh, it is 100% true. Okay, great. All right. Terrific.
And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good.
Whoa, Laser Levine, that's a cool name. Is that me?
Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute.
Do I get to... Is that my character?
I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Oh, RT? I'm playing with mouse and keyboard.
Thanks.
No problem.
RT is left trigger? I'm sorry, RT is left mouse click?
But these little shuttles are the worst.
Here's a tip. Don't close your eyes. You'd think that would make it easier, but it only makes it worse. Look out the window, pick a star, and just focus on that.
I'll give it a try.
The crew is impacted by the things I say. Great.
Sorry,
I got you, Prodigy.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
Am I the nervous one?
So am I.
I hope I'm not the nervous one. I hope I'm that one. I hope I'm the confident one.
It won't be easy for Jara to step in at the 11th hour like this.
Do I get to be the captain?
She's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy. She'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
That's not a vein, Harry Lizard. It's part of her face. Can you kill your superior officer? Hold on a minute. There's no mutinies in Star Trek. We don't do that here. The future's perfect. Oh, I can move. Okay. Well, that RT really threw me off. I'm not exactly sure.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space.
All you Star Trek nerds in chat,
away from home
do you know where Starbase 128 is? You must know. You guys must know, right? Where is it in the galaxy? Uranus? Stop it.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck,
Stop
by the
it.
way. I actually did well at the academy.
Oh yeah?
You're all a bunch
Maybe
of
you've heard
12-year-olds.
the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi
Elder Triton,
Maru look like
exclamation point,
a
epic
Taurus
code.
5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class.
What's up, Saffordi?
I mean, all time. In the history of the academy. So...
Bang.
There's that.
Simulations are great for training, but they're not quite the same as the real thing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Rein it in, cadet.
I guess I'm about to find out.
Rein it in. Is she supposed to be Bajoran? I don't know. I'm not
Place
sure.
your hand here.
It's on a moon of Andor.
Hold it there for a few seconds. Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalen test.
It was a simulation.
You finished in what, like the top 3?
Cadet.
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
When people say top 3, what they really mean is 3rd place.
She's right. She's right. When
I'm
you
not
say top
first.
3, that
There's
sucks.
always room for improvement.
That sucks. They would say first place.
Keep working then.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting
She's
you.
right about that.
He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
3rd place is the 2nd loser. Correct. Can I interact with this stuff? If you're not, yeah, 2nd place is the 1st loser. Out of my way! Oh, I can, all right. I can run.
If I remember my briefing, Commander Ermot is a Bolian, so I'm looking for someone with blue skin. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just... Well, I'm not sure where my departure dock is. The Resolute's gonna leave
I have
without
to
me.
start playing this with the worst possible choices.
Look here. The
Without
Resolute
dying.
is leaving from this dock.
I don't know what race
you're
she
right.
is. Do you guys know what race she is?
Nerves
I'm not a
must
Star
be getting
Trek
to me.
expert. Hell yeah, Tommy Lee.
Thanks so much, Commander.
I didn't even do anything. Nice. Man, I'm so good. I would like to be bad, though. I want to try and be evil as best as possible.
You're going to the Resolute too?
Pardon? You're in the way.
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
You missed a bit? Don't worry. No, you didn't. I just started. I've only been playing this game for 7 minutes.
Excuse me, have you seen a Bolian around here?
Yes, sir. Right back there, near the replicator.
Ah, there he is. Thank you.
Happy to help, Commander.
People are saying she's Bajoran, and I don't. Yeah, I mean, like, if that's again, I trust you guys because I don't know. So.
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm on board.
Replicated meals. I love that.
Excuse me.
Blue Man Group. She's not Bajoran. People are saying not Bajoran.
Galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Ermot. Operations
Tubbs,
officer
thanks for
on
the
Resolute.
resub, Tubbs.
Commander,
She's not Bajoran. I repeat, not Bajoran.
I hope there
The
wasn't
article
too
says
much
she's
trouble getting-
Kobliad.
This storm isn't making anything easy.
I can
for
take
us
it.
right now.
It takes more than a little turbulence to rattle me.
I'm sure that's the case. We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short
When does he play
notice.
those drums?
From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us.
Does he have a residency in Las Vegas?
Coming from a premier starship and all. To our little research vessel.
You can spare me the flattery, Mr. Ermot. I'm here to work.
Do
Oh, that's Dr. Manhattan. You're right.
I'll stick to the matter at hand.
Yes, there's my ship. Oh wait, no, that's Commander Ermot's ship. Which one? Do I have my own ship? I will. I bet
USS Resurgence.
Ermot's gonna die because that happens in every Star Trek
May not
story.
look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own.
Science
Doesn't look
vessel.
So bad, considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half.
That's
using plasma,
boring.
Fighting for her life.
Can you give me one with
It
weapons?
was an accident?
Equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits.
Copenhagen.
It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed.
This is. I'm playing as a
We thought we
nerd.
could reach a higher resonant frequency, but
Shit.
it was more than she could handle.
Is it true this game is capped at 30
Cost us
FPS?
our
I don't know.
first officer and 22 of our crew.
It certainly doesn't look
At
60.
the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other.
With hundreds of crew members aboard the ship, it could have been so much worse.
Bandwagon gold
True.
gifting to
But
Frederick
you never think
Bolding.
about it that way.
Frederick Bolding, do something
Can't
nice
help
for
but
somebody else. Thank
replay
you, Bandwagon,
events
as
in your
always.
head and think about
Always.
the things you could have done instead. Listen, I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time, and I'm sure you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer...
Oh, I'm the new
those
first
who
officer. Yeah,
felt
he's
it was
gonna
a
die.
Mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
All due respect to anyone that feels that way. They're gonna have to get over it. I'm here, and I have a job to do, just like anyone else.
Boom.
That's true, but...
What do you think about that? It looks like his whole... He's clearly wearing a
Starfleet has
costume.
assigned us a high-priority mission to the hotel.
Oh, he's upset? What? Coming off as rather rude and abrupt, despite being empathetic to what the crew of the Resolute suffered. Alright, I have to continue to be rude and abrupt. I must. There's some stealth. It looks like this is all the settings there are. So, resume.
Free Regent. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager to see you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
He
We
has
have
a
every intention.
seam. He has a seam on his
The
head.
crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
I'm gonna have to kick him out of the ship. Oh.
Stuck. I got just the thing.
Is it the interphasic coil spanner, the hyper spanner, the recoupler, or the plasma torch? Plasma torch. Did I get it right? Hey, I did. Look at me. I'm the best. I could be a Star Trek mechanic. Look at this. There you go. Use your muscles.
Is that?
Oh, look at me. I just did this.
I thought
This looks like early Telltale games before they made Walking Dead. Huh, interesting. I am not a Telltale Games, like, aficionado, so I've played maybe one.
Nothing to it, Millie.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Hold on. Can I go yell at someone? This person's screwing up, right? What about if I leave? No. Oh.
That storm looks pretty bad. Just another reason why we need to get this ship ready.
Are there... I assume that there are storms in space. It's just hilarious to refer to a storm when I just think of them as atmospheric. But I'm sure that there are storms in space. Ion storms? Yeah, there's got to be storms in space. Just an interesting way to say it. Particle storms? Why do we park ourselves next to the storm? That's what I want to know.
Hey, Diaz, can you give us some help with the transporter?
You bet I can.
What's the problem?
We need
Carter
to test this
Diaz.
cargo transporter.
What?
I've
Who's
never
it?
been that great with the signal
Hello?
plotting.
I got it. No problem.
Who was yelling at me? Somebody was shouting my name. Select waypoints to create a path through the ionic interference. All right, let's see if I can get this right. Oh, I can do this. Okay. What happens if I send them through the storm?
Hurry up!
Oh, do I have to... Actually, I guess I have to fully complete it.
No sweat.
Carter Diaz!
Whoa, whoa, hey, buddy, get off the pad.
Time's a-wasting.
Don't tell Chovak.
Not a word.
So what? Who cares? People use those teleporters all the time. Who cares?
Everything okay?
I dropped a non-ferrous connector between the coils. Gonna have to remove a few of them to find it, and then...
Ooh, then another hour of recalibrating. Ouch. I'll leave you to it.
I'm the best. Can I get in here and
Where's
fly?
my light?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is 30 FPS for sure. 100%.
So clean I can see myself.
Hey,
And you
Saxon.
know what? Not half bad.
I don't know if it's locked. I don't know if it's locked. I just don't see any other settings. I am playing on PC though. Oh, hello. Okay.
Ow. Oh, these are heavier than
Nice, Saxon.
Makes more sense than zero G. You're welcome.
All modern Trek is garbage. Jeez. I like Stranger Worlds. Hello. Can I jump over this?
Don't let LT catch you blocking the corridors like this.
We'll clear it up once we finish the delicate work. Good looking out, though.
You should just kick over a box. I'm trying to go faster, but the game won't let me. Hey, get your shit out of the way.
Hey, you need any help? Okay. Good luck.
Not after the retrofit. Bulkhead cuts it
Come
off.
on, guys, get it together.
New computer reroutes.
So then,
I'm thinking we'll have to do the work.
Oh yeah, Beetle Boy. I've heard that Picard season 3 is good too. I need to watch that. I don't want to watch season 1 and 2. That's a fire hazard.
Engineering.
I heard the new XO just arrived. Won't be long before we get underway. I just hope whatever Chovak called us down for, it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds. Hanging upside down makes me queasy.
What's the matter, Nilly? Afraid of a little hard work?
A little hard work? Really? A little? 6 months of putting this ship back together is a lot of hard work.
Yeah, and here we are. Just about ready to go.
Looks like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovak.
We were just looking for you.
Spock! Oh wait, no, it's just a
Petty
Vulcan.
Officers Ed Solar,
That's just a Vulcan.
Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late. We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Edsolar on repeated occasions.
Well, Commander Chovak, isn't it true that if we were almost late, it categorically means that we were not late?
Boom! Logic him out of
That
it.
is correct.
Logic
Mr.
him out of
Diaz.
it. Nice, Carter.
If anything, Edsolar and I are following the schedule.
Eat logic,
to the letter.
Vulcan.
Yes, perhaps I should adjust the schedule accordingly.
Eat logic.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
I'm trying to hit all the negative
Equip
responses.
yourselves in EV suits to work
Trying to
on the
make everybody
exterior
mad at me all the time.
I need you to tune the structural
Just to see what
integrity for
happens.
optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be
So I'm trying to be overconfident,
Got the best chief engineer in
arrogant,
the
and a
fleet.
dick.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will
Sensors?
be more severe.
Do
at our
people say
destination,
sensors
the
in Star
Hotara
Trek?
system.
Long-range
You have your
sensors?
orders. Do not delay.
Yes,
Roger
Commander
that.
Chovak.
Why do they say it like that?
Hands on deck.
Can you tell them not to say it like that? It's pronounced
All
sensors.
hands on deck. That's what
Oh,
Chovak
because
said.
Spock did.
You know what that
Oh.
means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out, and the brass know it. So they're throwing
Sensors?
every warm body at it,
You worry too
and
much.
they're going to leave on schedule.
Now, you gotta have some faith, Nilly. Starfleet Command wouldn't send us out if we weren't ready.
6 months ago, I probably would have said
Commander
the same
Wolf.
thing. But this isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Oh, whoa.
Excuse me.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's got to be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
We've been through a whole hell of a lot as a crew. They're gonna have to prove themselves before they're really one of us.
By the way, I have everything turned
Yeah,
up all the
you're
way.
right.
Just so you know, it's kind of
Anyone
quiet,
who
but
looks serious
everything's
about
turned up
cleaning
all the
up.
way.
Show
All
me
of
what
it.
you can do when everything's falling apart.
So, sorry.
Hold
The
on.
sensors are turned up all the way.
Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda.
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
What's up, Red?
You're here?
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty
Omar.
nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
Don't talk badly about one of the best ships in all of Starfleet.
We've rebuilt enough of her by now. She better be one of the best.
We'll see about that.
Ah!
But
My gosh, her face. Get some
I am
sun.
glad to be here.
Take your vitamin D tablets.
He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy.
Oh, she liked that.
Don't think I
She liked
forgot.
that I was overconfident.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Are we doing
Maybe
a
Connor
thruple
can
later?
muscle up that bottle and we
In the
can give you a
future,
proper
every
welcome.
relationship is polyamorous,
As
right?
soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Every relationship in the future is polyamorous? John
Here, let
Cena.
me help you.
Thanks.
So what's the word? Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Whoa.
Lots of tactical kissing.
Good to go.
Gandhi. Yes, but don't tell my wife. Everyone was sleeping with everybody in Next Generation? Hell yes.
See you on the other side.
I'll see you at the thruple later.
Activating magnetic souls.
Diplomatic lovemaking. You can sleep with androids, it's canon, okay. Good. I assumed that I'd be able to, but I wanted to make sure.
Have you never gets old.
That redhead lady did look high. This is the future. All Star Trek is the future, unless we time traveled. But I'm pretty sure this is the future. Usually Star Trek's like 500 years in the future or something. Unless we time travel. There he is. Seen face. This is a few years after Star Trek
Solano
Nemesis.
should be here
Copy that.
momentarily.
Nemesis is Nemesis the one with Malcolm McDowell and Jean-Luc Picard? I don't actually know. I've probably seen it, but I don't actually
don't
know.
know much about Kobleons.
I don't remember Nemesis
But
very
my
well.
understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things.
Oh, that's
start to happen.
Genesis. Oh, it's the one
And
with
we have
Tom Hardy.
plenty of
Thank you.
duridium in sick
Thank
bay,
you.
So there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
Oh, all right. I will. I do love replicated food. Why am I so vain? Let's see here. Can I look at my rock? Yes. I love rocks.
The first mineral Captain Solano ever discovered. Always was the nostalgic type.
Jara Rydek.
Wait, what?
Last
Hold on,
time
I wanted to
saw
walk
you,
around.
It was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see
Why
you
is your
again,
mouth
Captain.
so big?
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute.
Sir?
My only regret is...
Why is your mouth expanding and contracting?
Welcome.
J. Jonah
The
Jameson.
arrival of a first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare.
I have to admit, I was expecting something bigger.
Yeah, the
Mr.
science
Martin
vessel
Beck for a
sucks.
parade.
We'll see if we can't make up for it somehow. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it. these
Hey,
last 6 months.
Captain, do we have any
The
weapons
ship suffered some
on this
damage.
science vessel? Is there a way we could install a
Not nearly
laser
as much
cannon?
as the crew.
I heard that you had an equipment malfunction.
Is that what they
Ew,
call it?
J-Ho.
No, that's just someone being generous. If anything, it was a leadership malfunction.
A leadership malfunction. That's on you
We
then.
were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough.
Considering you're the old man, you must be the leader.
Warp core technology. 10,000
Oh, that makes sense, Beetle Boy.
The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed.
My gosh, how do I get so
What would have been
lucky?
the crowning achievement of my career.
How do I get so lucky to get these giant bomb raids?
Within our grasp.
I'm always trying to figure out when Giant Bomb's streaming so I can raid them.
It all went so horribly wrong.
Thank you so much for the raid, Giant Bomb. That's very nice. Jeez, that's
Warp
incredibly
core
nice of you to
malfunction
do.
Overloaded the system, creating a
Incredibly.
pressure
Welcome in.
gradient way beyond
Welcome
what
in,
the ship
everybody.
could handle.
I'm playing the new Star Trek game
It was heartbreaking.
called Star Trek
We lost
Resurgence.
some of our best people.
It's like a Telltale game.
As captain, I have to take full responsibility,
I just started. I'm only like 25 minutes in.
and I have to live with the consequences.
And I'm gonna try
You
and be
have to
mean
look
to
the
everybody.
future. You can't dwell on the past.
I'm gonna try and be mean to everyone
Things
all
you
the time.
can't change.
Thank you for the raid, Giant Bomb. Welcome in, everyone.
Nothing that can be done about it now.
Welcome in. Apparently, it was
In
also
my
developed
defense,
by
I will say
previous developers
might have
of
avoided the whole
Telltale.
ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me. There was a lot
So
of
it's very
pushback
similar.
from my former XO, and I think that cost me his
Being
confidence.
mean is the future that
I don't want
Roddenberry
you pulling
wanted.
punches.
What's up,
Certainly not on
Jeff?
my account. But once we decide
All I
on a course of
know
action,
is that
I
in
need
Star
everyone
Trek,
to fully
everybody
commit to the
seems to be perfect until they're not, all of a sudden.
Anything short
And
of
then
that
everyone hates each other.
just won't work. And that's when
Bang.
things start to go
Matt
sideways.
Bogenberger, thank you, Matt, for the
And what
resub.
happens if they don't?
What's up, Matt?
There's a
Howdy
chain
to
of
you.
command for a reason. We all have our orders.
That's true. Everyone.
I'm
on
the
this
first
ship should
officer.
know.
That's my character there with the
Sometimes
head
the
ridge.
occasional reminder
And
doesn't
since
hurt.
I'm the first officer, I know the
Look,
captain's going to
I'll be
die,
blunt.
and I will become captain.
We can't
It's going to
afford
happen.
Another mistake.
So I'm going to try and speed that
least
along
my-
as fast as I can so that I become the
Like my
captain and take
career
over the
is
ship
hanging in the balance here.
and do whatever I want with it. Jake C.
We need
Thank
a
you,
win.
Jake, for the prime as well.
Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
You should also know the captain makes mistakes. No, captain never makes
Starfleet
mistakes.
has
Ever.
tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest
Ever.
priority.
If the captain makes a mistake, it wasn't a
Escorting
mistake. It was on
senior
purpose.
Diplomat to Hotari space. Two previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
Gene
So it's a
Roddenberry's original
peaceful
concept was
mission.
no
I see
interpersonal
it as a
conflict?
golden
How
opportunity
boring is
to
that?
Not only prove what the Resolute and her crew
Also, that's just
truly can,
unrealistic.
but also a mission for which we're uniquely
Oh,
qualified.
Roroni, you're right.
This ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggest it's several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record.
Yeah, I'll be playing the Expanse one,
Nothing
absolutely,
we've
for
seen
sure.
before. And you'll never guess where it leads.
Hatari.
Exactly. very nearly in the precise location where we're headed.
Let me guess. Inside that storm is a wormhole.
Interference will be exponentially greater. But the diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
But are we prepared to embark on the mission?
As much as I'd like to think that's true, I have my doubts. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst.
Done and done.
There's just one more thing I want to clarify.
I'm going to tell them the captain's going to die.
The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your
Blue
success.
Elvis.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure.
Oh my gosh, your face. What's wrong with your face, sir?
Happen is entirely up to you.
Did you just have lip injections?
You have my full support.
Hopefully that day comes sooner rather than later.
And then she shoots him.
Like I said, when it
Bang!
happens,
It's my ship now. Yeah, right, Triple Daddy.
You have to be willing to put in the work.
Of course.
Ew, in space no one can hear you cream? Ugh. Yuck. Oh, he hates me, look. Oh yeah, everyone's unhappy with me. Except for Ensign Calloway when I answered positively to Ensign Calloway and didn't mean to. Captain Solano couldn't help but be struck by Jara's rather obvious display of arrogance. Yes. I came off as rather rude and abrupt. Yes. I mean, am I in his office? Can I steal his shit? Hold on. Yeah, I'm the captain. I know best. Now give me your stuff. Merkingly, you're the one whose mind is in the gutter. Captain, I peed in your office to make sure that you know the scent. I marked it. It's mine now. Sit in this chair and change the height.
Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer.
She'll be the captain when I die in 15 minutes.
Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
I love your nose ridge.
What he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our chief science officer.
We call him Normal Face because he doesn't have anything on his face.
Counsel on a regular basis.
Except for his eyebrow, might be a little broken. Oh, that was
Commander
Bajoran.
Rydek,
Okay.
it is such an honor
We
to
call
meet
her
you.
Normal Face.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian, who's been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time.
My name's Normal Face. Gamer
and I
Freak,
look
thanks for the
forward to
resub.
learning as much as I can from you.
You've heard of me?
You've heard of me?
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons
Would you like an
I followed your
autograph?
career is because you're part
Thank you, Gamer Freak.
because of what you've overcome.
Yeah, that was personal space, guys.
Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves, and you were one of those people once. But since
This game is
then,
brand new,
you've done
yes.
so much to protect others who need
Just
it.
came out today. If you want to buy it,
I really.
it's on the Epic Game Store.
So
Use my Epic
you've
creator
been
code.
Something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done.
You really do know a thing or two about me. I'm glad I could.
Exclamation point Epic code if it looks interesting to you. This gameplay is not sponsored, by the way.
You can count on it.
Just I never talk about my Epic Games creator code, and I should.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont.
Hello,
Please
seam
do
face.
everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway.
Controller required? No, I don't think so.
They drag
I'm
your
not
feet
playing with the
any longer,
controller.
We won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
Thanks, Joker Face. Sit in the captain's chair. Oh yeah, that's right, because he has to go take a shit or something.
Commander, Chief Engineer Chovak needs to lower the structural integrity field. He's sent a crew out to recalibrate the emitters and
How much is the game? It's 40 bucks.
by the storm.
He's about to die on the shitter,
We
like
just need your
Tywin.
go-ahead.
Hold on, I want to talk to somebody else. Blue man.
Permission granted.
Lowering structural integrity field. Now.
Entering maintenance mode. Condition blue.
Bad news, guys. We are the captain of a science vessel, unfortunately. So the science vessel doesn't have any good weapons.
The storm is getting worse.
Looks like they turned off the Sif.
Great. Let's
Tywin
get to that
Lannister.
later.
What's a Betazoid?
Every time we're out
Oh, the
here,
Enterprise was a science vessel?
see her in pieces again.
Then how come it had weapons?
Still got some scars on her. It adds character.
It was like probably the first thing they did
When
was
I
like, here, we got to
joined
put a weapon on it.
All I wanted was a ride out of town. But this isn't exactly how I pictured it.
On the outside of the ship?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Sometimes it feels like we're just part of the machinery.
No, they have magnet boots.
I mean, Starfleet is noble and all, but it's still a machine. A massive, massive machine.
Anxious Merc, I don't know, I just started it.
And so are you. You wanted to get away. I enlisted because I didn't want to wait years just to get out and see the galaxy. I wanted to go somewhere. See new worlds. Look up at a sky no one's ever seen before.
I mean, aren't you doing
Just 'cause
that?
I'm cranking a hyperspanner up in a Jeffries tube today doesn't mean that's all I'll ever be. Diaz to Commander Chovak. We are at the Sif emitter.
Acknowledged. You may proceed with the recalibration.
Oh boy, which tool do I pick? Oh, well, the calibration tool. Perfect. Glad they named it that.
Beginning recalibration.
Turn 2 nodes to center the circular indicators. Okay, let's... Which one do I... Is it not... It's not the one with the exclamation point on it? Oh, do I have to hold it? Okay. Am I putting it in the middle, maybe? Whatever, that counts.
That wasn't so hard.
I'm literally changing a tire in space, yeah.
Commander Westbrook, right? Chief Science Officer.
You remembered my name and my rank.
That's right. In my head, I call you Normal Face.
Yes, I'm the Chief Science Officer, and I have the dubious honor of being the most senior officer on this bridge. I know this ship inside.
All right, so he's arrogant too.
Better than just about anyone.
You seem to think very highly of yourself.
With good reason. I'm curious, though. A Kobliad, or half in
Oh, she's half Kobliad.
It's an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition.
Vulnerable condition?
But if, as an example, we found ourselves in a hostile
what is a Kobliad's vulnerable condition? What does she have?
Because you needed an infusion, what would happen then? You'd leave Captain Solano without an XO. Granted, that would be a worst-case scenario.
In my entire career,
At least
it's never been
I'm
an issue, or
not a
caused
big old
the
puss
slightest
like you
problem.
are. Boom, and then I
don't
walk
expect
away.
this to be any different.
I was just curious, that's all.
She's the equivalent of a space diabetic.
Can I be blunt, Commander?
Thank you,
I
Aroni.
see no reason to stop now.
It's ore that they need to live. Thank you, Princess Celestia. That helps a lot, actually. I appreciate that. I don't know that background.
His record was impeccable and his reputation was without equal. I mean no disrespect, but the shoes you're stepping into are almost impossible to fill. He was loved by the crew.
Hey, do you have a problem?
He was one of my closest friends.
Mr. Westbrook, if you have some kind of problem with me, and you just met me so it has nothing to do with me, you're gonna have to figure out how to get over it. Because I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. I'll stick to science. That is what this ship is for.
Very well.
Seeing as Captain
Get burned.
Solano is on the starbase, let me give you an update on this ion storm we're flying into. It's unusual, unlike anything I've ever seen. At the moment, I can't tell you if the Resolute will shrug it off or if we're putting ourselves at risk. However, if we learn
Thank you,
more
Bing
about
Bong.
its
That
patterns,
helps.
Nature.
About the
Come
Kobliad.
up with a scientific countermeasure. Just a moment.
Nose Ridge, what do we got? Scene Face, what do you think?
We've got a massive energy wave inbound.
On screen.
Oh no, but our crew members are outside.
Tracing its trajectory.
Starbase docking clamps are holding.
The storm's emissions are fluctuating, coming in waves. And if my projections are right, we're about to get hit by a wideband burst of ionic energy, like a tsunami.
I'm reading power abnormalities all over the ship.
Estimated time.
Red alert.
Aye.
Oh no, the captain's on the shitter.
Evacuating main gangway.
The captain's on the shitter. He's gonna get hit.
Putting sensor visualization on screen.
With the structural integrity field shut down, we can't take
Brown alert.
Time to impact. 1 minute.
Shield systems are severely impacted. We have limited protection.
I need every
He's on
available
Starbase.
solution.
No, I know.
What are our options?
I'm joking. I'm joking around. I'm just kidding around. I'm not taking it seriously because it's fun.
There's a better way.
I'm sending all auxiliary power to the deflector dish.
Send the aux power to the shields. We can't reactivate the entire shield bubble, but it's a directional threat. So we can orient all we have towards the
Set
wave.
pants to full of shit.
You have to believe me.
We only get one shot at this. We can't afford to get it wrong.
Deflector pulse.
That's right, which is why we need to send power to our shields.
Commander Westbrook, use the deflector dish.
Already working on it. Optimal timing
Fire
display.
your lasers.
It's going to
We'll
be tight.
shoot the
Good.
energy
Send the
wave.
pulse on my command. Now.
We got it.
I just guessed.
This is it.
All hands.
I know, Charles.
brace
I
for
thought the same
impact.
thing, Charles. What about our friends? Spock face.
What happened?
We have experienced a surge of radiation.
Oh, you don't say.
This radiation supercharged the plasma.
They should show the
forcing
captain on the
back through
shitter
system
falling
and
over.
creating a dangerous imbalance.
Blow out every primary system on the ship.
Just tell us where you need us.
I need you to traverse the hull to the access port to recalibrate the port nacelle plasma regulator.
Yeah, they all have superpowers. They're all the Hulk.
We've reached the first access point.
Understood. Do you see the override for the level 1 failsafe circuits?
Affirmative.
Engage the override. It should allow us to stop the EPS flow to the warp
Hold on,
engine
I wanna-
without
can I press
triggering an
another button?
automatic
No.
core shutdown.
Failsafe override engaged.
Yeah, we
Are
the
you sure?
captain shit in
I am
there and
registering
clogged
some
it.
Crosstalk in the bypass circuit.
We need to route the signals so they don't interfere
We
with
clogged it up, so we had to do a manual override. All right.
Diaz to Resolute. The failsafes are temporarily disabled. Moving on to the
Bad
EPS
idea.
regulator.
Heads up, Carter.
What is that?
One of the discharges coalesced.
It's coming right toward us.
Watch out, you're gonna get discharge on you.
With my phaser.
Use 1 to equip phaser. I knew I needed a weapon.
So we gotta climb up the pylon. Not that there's really an up, but you know.
Beetlebrook. Use your phaser to clear a path. Get your phaser out, dude. Come on. Man, I'm so good at this. Hello, are you going to use your phaser or what? What? Oh, I can't shoot her. I was like, what happens if I... Oh, ow, ow, ow.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
I got snuck up on.
Snuck up on.
That damaged your suit. Energy dampening is down to 60%.
Ah! It's not fair. They're sneaking up behind me. Where are they? Ah! Look out!
We're almost to the regulator.
I know. If you... Could you help me, or... No? Ah! Why is she not helping?
We're at the regulator. Opening the access panel.
And now halting the EPS flow to the port nacelle. We have little time before it causes an overload in the engine. You must work efficiently.
EPS manifold adjusters reset to neutral.
Okay, alright. Stop bragging and just do it. Okay. I would assume we have to line up the waves, probably, right? We did it.
The EPS lines to the port warp engine are back in balance.
Why would they put this on the outside of the ship?
Once I cycle the manifold nozzles,
This is what you do when you clog your bidet. That's right, yeah. Oh my gosh, what's Captain even doing? He's just talking to people? What? Oh. I was not ready for that.
Get down!
I gotta start. I have to make sure I get all the death animations. I want to get all the death animations for sure. What a way to go out.
We've got a lot of debris coming down. All vibrations, too. We can't finish the EPS regulation in these conditions. Please advise.
We have to release the ship from that other docking clamp or the hull will be ripped apart.
There's a problem.
Creative
The
man.
clamps are supposed to disengage automatically in an emergency, but it's not working.
Not working.
What are our options?
The docking clamps are fitted with exploding bolts for an emergency release.
We've got crew out there. That'd be like setting off a bomb next to them.
Maybe there's another way.
Starbase is hailing us.
Put him through.
Resolute, the remaining mooring arm is failing. You need to disengage from the starbase now. The damage to the station will be catastrophic.
You know what?
We have crew outside and are looking for the
We have
safest way to...
people on this station. If that mooring arm breaks, we could lose dozens of crew.
All right, fuck you.
Commander.
Jeez, I tried to save my crew? Why didn't I do that? I should have done the negative thing.
Which theoretically
Man, just that was my instincts, guy. I got to go against my instincts and do something bad.
into the storm.
This is Captain Solano. Put me on screen.
It's not a contest.
Captain, we have a situation.
Commander, what are you doing? Blow the bolts on the docking clamp.
The captain doesn't know the whole story.
I'm giving you an order.
What the fuck?
Jara?
Captain, you brought me here because you trusted me.
Calm down, Joker
Trust
face.
me now.
You better be sure you make the right decision.
The captain made himself quite clear.
They're gonna get hammered with debris out there. Reverse the polarity.
And bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
Protocol.
And there are
All right, this would be the. I'm gonna do the bad thing. I'm gonna do the bad thing.
We're going to blow the bolts. Starbase, stand by. We'll warn our crew to take cover.
Hopefully the crew doesn't die. Wipe them out. All of them.
Repair crew, this is Acting Captain Jara Rydek. Be advised, you have more micro debris incoming. Find cover.
Cover? Nilly, get under the access panel. It's armored with duranium.
But what about you?
Stand behind her, you idiot.
Carter, maybe we can both fit behind this.
Oh yeah, why don't they just transport them? You're right.
They've blown the other docking clamp.
Yeah, why don't they transport them? That's like the solution for everything.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition. We are moments from primary system failure.
I got it.
Okay, why did you let go of that thing? That was a weird thing to do. My gosh, the captain just shit in there so hard. Wait, she let go of her thing too? Oh no.
Look out!
Oh no. Oh, she's okay. All right. I thought she was dead. I thought it like chopped off her head. Oh, she's dead.
Petty Officer
Did she die?
hurt and unconscious.
Is she dead?
I'm gonna have to tow her back to the airlock.
She's
Mr.
dead.
Diaz, the situation has changed. You are at risk of triggering a substantial electromagnetic arc if you approach the main hull the way you came.
But Commander, the way we came is the nearest airlock.
There's an auxiliary hatch near you on the far end of the pylon. You must bring Miss Edsolar there.
Brian,
to
she's
access
dead.
the
She died.
interior.
Thank you, Brian,
Roger that.
for the resub. That's all right. No big deal. Just keep moving. Just keep going. Just keep walking. Just keep moving. It'll be fine. Don't worry, you're gonna be okay. Everything's fine and no problem. It's no big deal. You'll make it just fine. She might be dead, but we need her body. Oh, this is a long time. Okay, there we go.
I'm at the auxiliary hatch.
She was faking. Oh no. You better hurry.
You go first.
What?
Let me
Why are
see
they
you
arguing? Just get in.
No time to fight me on this.
You
Get
first.
in there.
Not on your life.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do bad. I meant to do a bad thing. Damn it. I'm supposed to do the bad thing first. Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! Well, the lady's okay. He'll be alright.
We made it.
He'll be alright. Don't worry, he's fine. He's fine. We've got an amazing med bay.
They're safe. Bringing the SIF fully online.
Do it.
I still don't know why we didn't transport them. Palamo, I've been trying to kill people. I know you got the /S, by the way. The price of duty. A facial scar.
Nilly.
I'm good. Help me with him.
Couldn't transport with the interference? Sure. Whatever you say. They always say that in every Star Trek when they can't. And then when they can, they use it. Whoa, he's got a cool Harry Potter scar.
Carter. You don't look so good.
Can you not talk about my face right now? Thank you.
You gotta be more careful. I just got here. I'm not ready to see you two get blown to space dust just yet.
We've got the throuple later. A Mike Tyson scar.
Great.
How are we going to do the throuple? Blue Elvis, you're right.
The repair crew made it inside. EPS flow is back to nominal levels. The SIF is back up.
How does this affect mission readiness, Mr. Ermott?
The Resolute suffered damage from the exploding bolts, but we've successfully moored to the station. The ship is secure. Our systems are coming back online, but we have a fair amount of repairs before we're ready to go.
Put a halt on the roll-off of Starbase engineering staff. We have a schedule.
I thought for sure that's when the captain was going to die.
Send updates to my ready room. Commander Rydek, with me.
I thought for sure the captain was going to die and I was going to take control. It's going to happen. I just don't know when. I like. Hopefully he'd like just start sobbing.
What a debacle. I was caught with my pants down. Not even on my own ship when the wave hit. I had to go running out of the Starbase commander's office just to... But you followed my order. I appreciate that. Hell, I'm relieved.
I did it because it was the right thing to do at the time. It's protocol for a reason.
Oh, nice, Frostbite. That's awesome.
But you see my problem, don't you? They were all...
He literally was shitting. Yeah, he said caught with his pants down.
And they were ready to go against my orders. I'm not blind to it.
I think you're wrong about that. You still have the respect of the crew, and we have bigger things to deal with. We have a high priority mission ahead of us and a lot to do to get ready.
Enough.
We're going to have a pretty big problem if
He was dropping some captain's logs.
To say nothing of the rank and file.
Captain's log. Yeah, kind of Frostbite, yeah. A good joke, Pseudo-Swede.
Oh.
It's a good joke.
Drink?
Oh, absolutely. I take a drink 10 times out of 10. 10 times out of 10. Give me more whiskey. I'll take a double. No, a triple.
Thank you.
Space whiskey is always best.
Your predecessor, Commander Sutherland, is missed. But for all the adoration of the crew, including the senior staff, I just couldn't
Just fuck me up, Captain.
question. Undermine me.
Let's do some Jaeger shots. Jaeger bombs.
Sometimes
Beetle Boy,
I
it's gonna
still
happen. I
hear
can't
his
wait.
Voice. That sort of thing is a way of lingering. And you can't argue with a ghost.
I'm not Commander Sutherland. I'm not saying we won't have our disagreements. In fact, I'm sure we will.
Oh, should I seduce the captain?
Different disagreements than you had in the past.
You think maybe he'll seduce me?
That changed.
Team Saxon, it's a Telltale game. It's fun.
Now, this won't be easy. But
$40
glad
seems
I
like a
had you here
lot to
with me.
offer for something like this,
Glad
but
to be here, Captain.
And despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance to depart. So if you'll fetch Mr. Ermont, we'll knock out the final details of any outstanding repairs, and then we'll set out for Hotari.
Beetle
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Drink. I just want to hit it over and over. Can I just keep doing it? Wait, hold on. I didn't finish it. I want more.
Ready or not? Here we go.
Is that his engage? Ready or not, here we go. Was there a finish it option? Oh shit, I missed it. I completely missed it. I saw the word drink and got so excited.
All departments reporting full mission readiness. We've got our full complement on board.
This is my favorite moment, right now.
The start of a new mission is always full of possibility.
The Orion Syndicate could sell it as a drug.
Yeah, nobody likes me, Beetle Boy. I love that.
Don't let the Admiralty hear you say that.
I love that. You know what, though? As the first officer, no one's going to like me. I have to make the hard decisions and send them to their death.
Sit, everyone. You all know, I'm not big on speeches. We're embarking on the
this is a
first
speech,
mission
sir.
since our refit. Let's make it a good one.
You're making a speech.
Disengage docking clamps.
You could be a cool first officer like Riker. I don't want to be. I want to be a mean one.
Thrusters ahead, Mr. Handar.
Did we put any lasers or torpedoes on it? I hope you put some lasers and torpedoes. Exactly, Moisty. Fire everything!
That should do it. Set a course for the Hotari system. Prepare to go to Warp 8.
Hi, Captain.
You know what? You take this.
Oh, what am I going to say? What do I get to say?
Me?
Make way? That sucks.
Helm. Make way.
That sucks. That's why I said it. Ka-chow! Slob, thank you for the prime very much. Thank you, Slob. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, that's Next Generation.
Make way.
Bum, 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 bum. I tripped. What are you kidding?
Careful.
Thank you.
Bum, bum.
I'm fine.
Rad Gnarly, thank you for the raid very much.
I
just trip?
You don't look fine.
Cash, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free. Helm, get fucked.
I have to get to sickbay.
Go.
That's my catchphrase. Get fucked.
Commander, help me get her inside.
Yeah, this is her condition. She needs like an oar or something to stay alive. She needs a Snickers, exactly.
Well, that was quite a scare. A few minutes more and it would have been one of the shortest tenures on record for a first officer.
Is that the engineer that was out on the hull?
That storm did a real number on him, but he'll live. Just needs rest.
And he's got a badass scar on
You
his
should worry
face.
about yourself. Your deridium levels got dangerously low and destabilized your cell structure.
This is definitely one of the more memorable
Beetle Boy,
first
no one
days
has
I
the
can
guts
think
to
of.
tell her.
My name is Dr. Aram Duval.
Distilled Snickers. Damn, I wish this stream was sponsored by Snickers. I love Snickers.
You're
rare. I know.
I was going to say special. Your people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the Duridium you need to survive. Yet you joined Starfleet and managed to thrive. I imagine the responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
I'm an asshole. It's who I am.
I know what it means. And I know the responsibility that comes with it. But I can't be anything more than who I am. And if someone has a problem with that, or expects something else, then that's their problem, not mine.
Guys, when someone says,
exactly right.
I'm just a dick, that's who I am, no, they're not. That's not an excuse to be a dick.
I just do the
Don't let
science
them.
and leave the experiments to Solano.
It's not a real thing.
You don't agree with his methods?
They're just a dick.
I don't agree with his definition of acceptable risks. Not when the lives of your crew are at stake.
I'm an asshole.
My professional opinion is that the accident took a toll. More than he's willing to admit. He's overstressed, operating in the pressure cooker of his own mind. Which is
Oh yeah, should I seduce the doctor?
when the lives of your crew are at stake.
Yeah, no, Judge Dredd, they're just a dick.
What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Breakthrough discovery. The major innovation.
No risk, no reward.
Something he can put his name on.
We all have to chase our dreams, don't we? We need to take some risks.
Lurky
Isn't that
lurk.
why we joined Starfleet?
But not at the expense of other people's lives.
It's really too bad that I can't seduce a bunch of people. I kind of wish I could do that. What? She hates me.
Concerned when I heard what happened.
Fuck you, doctor.
You just followed Solano's orders despite having better options in front of you.
Huh. I guess
Yeah, I want to
word
seduce the
travels
janitor.
fast
Thank
around
you.
here.
It's a small ship, and everyone's curious about the new XO. Fortunately, your cell structures.
I don't think you can bang in this, no. I mean, maybe you can.
And I'll
I've been
spare
playing an
you
hour,
the
so.
mention, But I do feel it's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of Duridium, you will not live. It's as simple as that.
We'll bang, okay?
Understood.
Then, my work here is done.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be lurking outside of sickbay.
Yeah, remember when you threw my condition in my face earlier, you dick?
Out here. We were all worried about you.
I am
Say
Kobliad.
I was. I wasn't sure what was happening at first, but then I realized it was your condition.
You sure you didn't come here to gloat? Remind me that you saw this coming the moment I stepped on board.
Make no mistake, I like being right, and I won't be quiet about it when I am. But it didn't happen at the worst time. You made it through that.
Can you go away? Why are
guess
you
I
still
was
throwing
wrong.
this in my face?
And a bit of a jerk. You
Oh, okay,
trusted my
alright, well.
intuition earlier, with the deflector
White
piece.
means neutral.
Felt I should thank you for that.
Well, thank you for coming. Even though you didn't have to.
I wanted to.
Now kiss me. Oh, I have a cool
Now,
scar.
Carter,
Goose's
the
hype
missions
train's
that
all
gave
set.
you that burn are
Hype
quite
train's ready to go anytime y'all are.
Everything else that goes with this storm.
I'll be giving away any video game at all.
That's the combination
We get a hype train to the end of level 5. It's ready to start.
That should help speed.
I'm going to give away any video game at all.
She's come by a couple of times to see.
That's right, Beetle Boy. Whoa, look, she likes me.
Be brief.
I came to check on your face. Ah!
It's good to see you awake again. I was starting to get worried. Not that you aren't in good hands with Dr. Duvall. You did take one hell of a shot, though.
So, be honest. How bad do I look?
You look rugged.
Rugged?
Couldn't she just say,
How
you
about-
look fine?
Millie was looking in on you too, by the way. But since it's just us right now,
Oh, thruple.
I had a chance to think about this
Thruple.
while I was away. And I thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it.
Now, this is just a guess, but you like me. Is that what this is?
How'd you know? Must have been pretty obvious. Which is funny because kind of.
All right, you got to be arrogant about it.
At first,
You didn't exactly hide it.
I wasn't exactly trying to hide it. but since it's that obvious,
We'll bang, okay?
we've been really good friends for a long time.
We'll bang, okay?
I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
You don't have to explain it.
Star Trek dating sim.
Same way.
We'll bang, okay?
There is something between us.
So, do you want to
Seduce all.
If it's there for you, and it's there for me,
Are you kidding me?
I haven't had a hand job in months.
I wanted to be sure I heard that right.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, she likes me.
The patient needs to rest if he wants to get back to his old self.
Of course.
In the Star Trek universe, they only do hand jobs. There's no such thing as sex. Yeah, the doc is vag blocking. You're right. Get this doctor out of here.
Approaching the rendezvous point outside Atari space.
Helm, bring us out of warp.
Dropping to impulse.
Nitro.
Ionic interference surging, Captain. Shield integrity holding.
Oh, okay. I was like, are our shields up or what?
Correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Rydek, find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain. Let's reduce the noise. Filter out environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types.
Okay, what am I doing? Oh, right. Easy. We couldn't see that? It was right in front of us.
I've located the shuttle.
Opening comms.
On screen.
Shuttle to Resolute. Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field. Lost maneuvering.
Need dry hand job.
Losing.
I can't get it any clearer.
Come on, Blueface.
We won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
What do you mean it's just not happening? What the hell does that
Directly
mean?
into the docking bay.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Are you okay? What happened to your eye?
I'm sure.
What the fuck?
Come on, Diaz. First thing, lock onto the shuttle and stabilize the rotation.
Can't transport while they're spinning? I mean, that's insane. I've seen all sorts of crazy transports in the Star Trek universe. I'm trying to... I want them to die. I'm curious to see what happens. Nah, there's no way to fuck that up.
We're pulling in debris.
I'm on it.
Use the tractor beam to deflect the asteroids. Now, what happens if I just let it happen? Hey, Doom, welcome back. I'm gonna see what happens if it... Welcome back, Doom. Okay, everything settled in nicely. That's alright, they're fine. Oh. Alright, well. Alright. That didn't seem so bad.
We're pulling in debris.
I'm on it.
Oh. Oh no. We got a big boy. And let me guess, the tractor beam can't do it.
Diaz, the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle.
Alright, so
The tractor
transport
beam
them
can't
now
handle
that
it.
it's not spinning.
Can our shields take it?
I believe so.
Commander Rydek, plot and...
Doom, I haven't done that yet.
On it.
Plot intercept core. So just click.
Here we go. Maneuvering thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17. 200 meters.
Yeah, why not phaser it? Oh, if we're a science vessel, we may not have phasers.
Got it.
Yeah, Beetle Boy, that's what I thought.
Someone's working hard on the bridge.
Do they always have phasers? Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know anything about Star Trek lore. That's it. All right, we got him.
Got the shuttlecraft on board.
Good job. We're on our
And my
way
scar never got in the way. Except for one time when I had to close my eye. Another happy landing. What?
Terra firma, so to speak.
Spock?
Ambassador Spock.
What? Isn't Leonard Nimoy dead? Are they AIing his voice?
The captain will be right down
Like
to meet
Chuck
you,
Norris?
In that case, I will wait for him here.
Leonard is ageless. Is it a different actor? I hope it is. The thought of AI is kind of weird.
Apologies for the landing, Ambassador. I was operating the tractor beam, sir. I take responsibility.
Our arrival was the smoothest part of our journey. Your artistry with a tractor beam is commendable.
Well, thanks,
We
Spock.
thought we were prepared for our arrival in Hotari space, but it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual. Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse
It's an actor named Peter
engines
Mickle,
were
or
rendered
Michael.
inoperable.
That's great. Okay, good.
So we attempted a short traversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all, even though our diagnostics
Junkins.
computer showed no faults or anomalies. What do you make of that? When all indications say that warp speed is possible,
I'm gonna guess.
but in practice, we find it
Spock,
is
am I
not.
right?
Well, this storm is one of the strangest phenomena we've ever encountered. It's disrupted other systems. Who knows what it might do to a warp drive?
Yes, it would seem further investigation is called for.
Take readings.
Oh,
run some
Tesseract, that's
additional
so sad.
diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Quite logical.
My favorite.
Petty Officer
Carter Diaz.
That's my thing.
Sir.
Thank you.
Ambassador Spock,
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it. We're already behind.
The next shuttle we pull in is going to have Emperor Palpatine on it. And then after that, James T. Kirk. And then after that, Salacious Crumb. And then after that, Baby Yoda. And then after that, The Mandalorian. And then after that, Mace Windu. And then after that, the Spock from the J.J. Abrams Star Trek.
Ambassador
Then after
Spock.
that, Jar Jar.
My senior
Then Janeway. Then Khan. Then Gandalf. Then Reapers.
It's not every day that
Then
a
Captain
gets to
Shepard.
welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I
Oh, Jake
am
Sully.
very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past. You're right, Ambassador. Not the most diplomatic choice of words.
We're all curious about the future, Ambassador. Specifically,
I wanna make Spock
what
hate
exactly
me.
are we getting involved in here?
We got the basics from Starfleet.
Professor X.
Two
Whoa.
formerly peaceful
Q.
neighbors are now
Timothy Oliphant.
Indeed. And the
Ray
tension between them
Skywalker.
grows fiercer by the hour.
James Holden.
Ilidia and Hotari.
Can you bone Spock? No way.
Ilidians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago.
Bruce Lee, Yoda,
the Hotari moon.
Hulk Hogan.
It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Ilidians have shared
Every
the mining
Spider-Man.
operation there. The Ilidians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The
Obi-Wan
Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Ilidians from their system. That is the
Boy, Blue Elvis, that's a
story.
Patrick Stewart, but it's Gurney from Dune. My goodness.
When they requested
Warwick
Federation
Davis.
mediation, but the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
Have the Ilidians retaliated against the Hotari? Or taken any action against them?
Surprisingly, they have not yet responded in kind. They were open to a Federation presence, but
Patrick Swayze from Ghost.
Relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Ilidian fleet in open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly, the Hotari have been exploited in this.
Bob Hoskins,
Maybe
Mario.
we can persuade them peace is the more profitable.
Oh, Roadhouse or
alternative
Point
for
Break. Gotcha.
everyone. They both
Nickelback.
profit from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
The Hotari just won their independence. It's hard to believe they would give that up just for profit.
I agree. It would be exceedingly
We're here for the
difficult to bring
equivalent of
the Hotari
space
to that
oil.
position.
No, it looks like we're trying to broker peace between two of these peoples.
So we can't make them do anything.
There is an additional
Harrison Ford, get off my ship.
In the past, the Federation has relied on the Ilidians as a
We'll also
source
take
of
the. We will also take some oil, but we're not there for oil, guys. We're there for peace. But we're going to take some oil, but we're not there for all their oil. All right? Maybe we do take all their oil, but we're there for peace.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
So we've already played a part in this.
Unfortunately, that is indeed the case, Commander Rydek.
We're morally obligated to make this right.
Hold on. Our only obligation is to negotiate the peaceful resolution of
Just a little bit of oil.
Given the Federation's
Spock likes me.
involvement in the Ilidium dilithium trade,
I've been trying to make Spock not like me, so I've been answering the way I thought Spock would hate, but you know.
negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels and we're at the
Do
mercy
you think we're
of
going to
the
have
storm
a
at less than full
quadruple
strength.
with Spock and those three other people?
Considering what the ion storm has done to our ship and the ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Ilidian fleet
No
has had
pause.
problems with it as well.
Spock might actually suck it.
Recent surge in the energy
No pause, just so you know.
temporarily levels the playing field.
4 more people to start the hype train.
Westbrook is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari
4 more people to start the hype train. I'm giving away any video game at all if we
The
beat
field
it.
isn't level. We have the backing of the entire Federation. Either of these forces would be foolish to attack us.
That's right.
That's
Let's take their
probably
oil.
what the Ilidians thought too.
We are here because we are up to the task at hand.
All the more reason to learn as much about the energy anomaly while we can. We do not want to be caught at a disadvantage, should the situation escalate. So I trust we understand our circumstances.
We're operating on a strict
Not at all. No
timetable
pause.
here,
No.
and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations
Merkingly.
shortly.
Thank you, Merc, for the
Commander
100
Westbrook,
bits, as always.
I want you to leverage our
Live long and
systems
prosper,
to
Merc.
investigate the
Same with
anomaly
you, no
from
pause.
here while we're gone.
Aye, Captain.
3 more people to get the hype train going.
Dismissed.
I want to speak to both of you privately.
I would like a thruple.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Please don't touch my back.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity.
I didn't either, no pause.
As representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example,
Junkins.
would not be bound by those restrictions. Commander Rydek could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes. where they may be more candid.
Ooh, ingratiate herself. Is Spock offering up my body?
She certainly goes her own way. Maybe that helps in this case.
With all due respect, Ambassador, I'm not a trained diplomat.
That's exactly what we're going to leverage.
I began my time in Starfleet as a science officer.
Is Spock like prostituting me out? Yeah, is he pimping me?
We must be adaptable in the line of duty.
Well, I hope Commander Ryder.
I tried to answer the way Spock wouldn't want me to answer, but it didn't work.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and the prospect for peace may very well depend on it.
What happened to the subtitle? Where'd my subtitle go? Nice, Junkins. 3 more people to get the hype train started. Alright, creative man, I guess so.
Mr. Diaz, I understand you have already discussed the warp drive failure with Ambassador Spock?
I have.
It is imperative that the Ambassador's shuttle be flight ready. I need you both to ascertain the root cause of the system failures he encountered.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the Ambassador and his many accomplishments, but I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association.
Alright, we get it. You don't care.
Especially when I have the entirety of this starship to concern myself with.
Commander Chovak, is there anything you do enjoy?
Sex.
I take
lots
pleasure
and
in the
lots of it.
satisfaction of a job well done. I suggest you try it sometime. Make note of any abnormalities in your report. Carry on.
Was that a joke?
No, couldn't have been. It seems like
Oh, he doesn't like me. Good. I don't want anybody liking me. Not a requirement of the job.
Even Chovak has to look at that face and know you've earned some
I
real
think he's a
respect.
synth.
And I have to admit that I owe you one. You were right to make me go first. I don't know what I was thinking.
Don't forget it.
Yeah, I did pretty great out there. So don't you forget it.
I have a feeling you won't let me forget it.
Thruple, thruple,
I'm not gonna have to do a
thruple.
damn thing to remind you.
Come on. Let's get to the bottom of this.
She likes me for that. When I said don't forget it, really? Wow.
Ready to go?
Okay.
All set. Let's run the diagnostic.
All right. Oh, I can do something.
So, I know about your talk with Miranda.
You do?
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation.
Whoa, look at that eyebrow.
Both of you.
She looks like the Sim.
Thanks.
But I'm only going to
does that mean you like me?
once. Don't screw this up. Because I would be very unhappy if you tried this out and then, I don't know, 6 weeks.
All right, man, look at the eyebrows just popping off.
Holidays between the two of you.
Is she a
All because
robot?
Things went south and you're not on speaking.
Are you
terms.
upset? I can't tell your eyebrows.
That just isn't going to work for me.
Are you upset?
Not on your life, Diaz. But you need to be careful. I like my friends and I like our group. I don't want to lose that.
I know we're gonna have a throuple.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a throuple and it's gonna be fine.
Let's see. The relays along the
Can you just
primary
chill out?
EPS
I like
are
that
wrong.
girl, so just let me like her.
Relays are all intact.
What the fuck?
An EPS overload from the warp drive could cause that. But how
Maybe
did
you
the
can join
shuttle
us.
End up dead in the water.
Huh. Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something.
Oh, hold on. Click data recorder.
Here.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point.
Absolutely, Junkins.
No faults, just those warnings. What are they?
Subspace variance out of tolerance.
No boss.
What does that mean?
Where would I rank this game? Arnanti, I don't know. These games are always interesting because I don't know that, like,
Yes, but it should have also.
I don't find them fun on my own, but I love streaming them. I think they're really fun to stream and like play with other people.
The warp field became inverted suddenly.
I've seen this happen when the center
$40 seems like a tad much for it,
Cracked
but
warp coil throws a vault code.
Frank the Dank.
We should take a look.
Thank you, Frank, for dropping your prime over here, Frank. Sticking with me, relatively new goose.
There was a complete
Hot
warp
Wheels.
cascade failure.
Wow.
Thank you, Hot
They're lucky
Wheels,
the
for the
shuttle didn't
resubs
turn
as well.
inside out.
Hot Wheels been here 2 years.
Makes me think the computer panicked on the warp field equation.
Any one of these failures.
3 more people to get the hype train going.
If it was caused by a system failure.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when
2 more people.
Yes, ma'am.
Fia Lilium, thank you for the prime as well. Thanks for using your Bezos bucks over here,
they
Fia.
take a moment to get their bearings, and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There. That's the relays blowing.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
2 more people to get the hype train started.
They're all the same. Subspace variants out of tolerance, or warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of 2 things. Either a warp coil is cracked, or the navigation array is offline.
All right, look at the hand on the hip, huh? What are you trying to tell me?
Divide and conquer.
Cheetah girl?
You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other.
Ooh, I want to do warp coils. That sounds fun.
One of these systems is likely
Zed?
broken.
Zed gifting
I'll
to
check
Mr.
the nacelles for a
Tacos.
cracked coil.
Mr. Tacos, do something nice for somebody else. Thank you, Zed, always. Man. Okay. Record and analyze data. Looking through it will reveal the unseen. Use 2 to equip or holster your tricorder. You got it. What about this? What does this look like? Wait, hold on. What about Cheetah Girl? What does she look like? What about Old Man? Is it X-ray? Old Man? Ooh, can I scan that? Old Man? Alright, well, maybe later. Maybe later. I don't know how close I have to be. Am I supposed to scan this one? There it goes, Rolling Thunder. Thanks to Rolling Thunder for the resub, for starting the hype train. Hello? Can I scan your necklace? Really? Is it not this green thing that I'm supposed to scan? It keeps saying out of range. Oh, there we go. Some object you will scan will activate a deep scan. During a deep scan, use Q and E to switch between different scan modes and search for glowing objects. Biological scan mode. Wait a minute, hold on. Warp coils produce a residual electromagnetic field. No deviations detected. Hype train! Level 1. The center coils guide the warp field through its focal event, maintaining a collimated thrust vector. No fractures detected. Leading coils show evidence of routine maintenance to repair microabrasion from neutrino interactions. I did it. I'm the best. All right.
I checked every coil on the port nacelle for imbalances. If any coil in
All right,
either engine
Gooses.
were cracked, I would
We get to the end of this hype train, end of level 5. I give away any video game at all.
Except it's not.
At
Checked
all.
And double checked.
Winner gets to pick whatever they want.
Readings don't lie.
All good. Welcome
comes the
officially to
security
the
detail
the
from
Goose
the
is all good 49er. All good. That's right, Rolling Thunder, exactly. Welcome in. All good. Everybody, everybody show all good a little goose love.
I'm not here.
Leyenda's showing him a little goose love with that baby goose emote.
We're escorting the negotiating team to the surface as soon as they come down from the bridge. I don't want to interrupt some important work. I was just hoping to see you.
We're gonna do a
before I
throuple.
go. The captain and the others will be here any minute now.
There's always time for you.
Ride down to the surface.
Come on, I'm never too busy to make time for you.
That's
Damn! I'm never too busy to make time for you.
But I am glad you came by.
No, that's more accurate.
I gotta be precise.
Whoa! Look at those moves.
Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat in Parisi squares, right?
All aboard for Hotari.
That another one of the captain's railroad things?
Gotta be. I just usually zone out.
Starship bullies.
Steam engines.
2 minutes left on the hype train. We're only in level 1. We get to the next level. The clock resets. Have another chance to get to level 5.
I do have to go. Not gonna lie.
Kiss her.
I'd rather not leave right now.
Whoa! Harry Potter gets some. All good. Gifting.
That was
Bye.
Yeah, it was.
Save some.
What if we kiss in the starport? All good made 5 more gooses. Pee-wee Yoshi, Giant Hurt Ball, Holy Jolly, Jumpy Grub, and Beef Coral. Thank you. All good 49er. Thank you, all good. That's huge. Pushing us into level 2. She loves me. But Cheetah Girl does not love me.
If you could float back down to reality, we still have a ways to go.
What, you want me to kiss you too?
All right,
Fernando.
where were we?
I'll kiss you too.
So, the warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
You wanna take this out of the shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it.
Are they... I can't tell if they're flirting or not.
Okay, the nav computer is patched into the ship.
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav computer is putting out false data, we'll know it.
Let's run through the shuttle's logs again.
Running now.
I think there's sexual tension, but I'm not sure. I can't tell. It's really hard to tell.
Same. Warp field inversion and a
Sixth Doctor,
failure.
it's a Telltale game, yeah.
However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace variance.
We're in the same conditions that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our current sensor readings failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse.
Oh yeah, Jelly, I'm going to play it on Thursday.
Days.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance thing
Kiss,
for now.
kiss.
Roll
kiss.
forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
When do they kiss? That was exactly the same movement.
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula
Exactly the
variables
same.
are out of range.
That right there. Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure.
2 minutes left on the hype train. We're in level 2.
Results are
We get to the end of level 5 of said hype train, and I give away any video game at all.
What if we use a different
Winner gets to
ship?
pick.
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the
Main
shuttle.
potato.
Yeah, it should warp just fine. Unless... Computer, run the simulation with the Resolute.
Resolute simulated.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
Static field intensity, warp 1.1. 1.2. 3. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp field calculation.
That's right,
The
Papa
warp
Bear.
drive has experienced a system-wide cascade failure. Warp field collapsed. Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the
What-o?
ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain warp.
We can't leave Hotari space.
What? Our ship is broken. Yeah, the subtitles definitely sometimes do not show up. That's true. That is correct. Oh, new planet. Let's go to the bar. Every time I go to a new planet, guys, I go to the bar. First thing. You got it. 1 minute left on the hype train.
Ambassador
Hey,
Spa,
Stewie.
Captain Solano, welcome to Hotari.
Tall man, thanks for the raid.
We are honored you've come. My name is Tyler Saltaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is
I'm going to
ours.
call you Khajiit.
This is Commander Jara Rydick, first officer aboard the USS Resolute.
What's up, Khajiit?
You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Illidians.
We've traveled a very long way to get here.
I know. We cannot express how much it means to the Hotari people that
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation.
Oh no, the
The leading
Illidians.
authority in the galaxy.
Oh, I'm going to have to fucking punch them or something.
Whether that's true or not remains to be seen.
The Illidians.
But either way, we're grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
No, man, I've played about an hour and 40 minutes.
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
I'm gonna call you Rockface. Wait, who's the Illidian? Wait, which one's the Illidians? Maybe those are the same people.
This is the last time we ever have to come here.
Those are the Illidians.
If you'll excuse me.
All right, that's a Rockface. And then the Illidians are gray aliens. They're the grays.
I think we're about to begin.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy was something.
He certainly seems full of himself. No missing that. You could probably see it from orbit.
What a piece of work.
I thought he was going to say
We
piece
are
of
here
shit.
at their invitation. We must remain deferential whenever possible.
Of course, but even that has its limits.
You bet it does. What a piece of shit. As he's standing right next to them. I know, seriously, why are we gossiping immediately? In their house. That's right, Deboff. She's a stone face, but she's a less stone face. Strength. Actually, they want deference, but I'm going to show them strength. The Illidians want strength, and I'm going to show them deference.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Hotari Prime.
Hello, Stoneface.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
I'm going to call you Stoneface too.
Send one of their most respected representatives is not only an honor to the Hotari people and their queen, but recognition
It's called
of your
compromise.
stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador.
Look, they all have their
no
hands on their
authority
hips.
here.
Well, that
We
one
are
does.
not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Illidian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war.
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced. But his point is well taken. What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict.
I don't know. Is that neutral? If we are aiming for peace there?
For now.
I mean, we're clearly trying for something.
I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something
Also, where's the
you wanted
oil
to
that we're
say,
gonna get?
Captain?
Yeah, where's our space oil?
No. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliad?
She's not part
She
of...
can speak for herself, can't she? Then let her.
Well, Stoneface, I think what the Greys are trying to say is they want to enslave you. So, my compromise is to cut you in half and share one half of you with the Illyrians and one half of you with the Stonefaces. It's the perfect compromise.
Now then, one should know their place. What you might be somewhere else is not what you are here. Which is standing before a queen. And a queen deserves respect. A bow is not too much to ask. Is Hotari Prime heart of the Hotari system?
My name is Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty. I prefer to be called by my name, not my species.
Boom. Eat it,
And I
Stoneface.
suppose that makes us even. Commander Rydek.
Wow.
You are Kobliad.
I somehow managed to
Your
talk my way out of
people
that.
suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians. Their injustice towards the Kobliad is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Illyrians.
As much as they'd
Chat, are these
the victims here,
are these
remember, it
actual
was the
species in
Hotari
the
who
Star Trek
attacked
universe?
us. Hundreds of
Illyrians
innocent
and
were slaughtered without mercy in
Hatari?
those mines.
The blood is on their hands.
Oh, they are.
not
Oh,
ours.
okay.
Quiet! If after all the Kobliad suffered, you finally had the chance to right that wrong, to get out from under their control, would you take it?
No.
Or would you negotiate a peace?
I mean, hold on now. You know what? I would right the wrong.
If the opportunity presented itself.
Kill them!
And I wish that it had. More than you can
Illidan
know.
Storm Rage.
Then I would right the wrong, without hesitation. For the sake of the Kobliad. We suffered enough.
Of course you would. It would be foolish to do
They were probably in the newer
otherwise.
series like Discovery of Picard.
The
You could change your
Federation is
fate,
the most powerful,
would you?
most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador
We need their
Stark
oil.
would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest.
Oh no, she's figured it out. She's figured it out.
So why are you really here?
For
I want
dilithium.
the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
On a,
It's possible the Federation has an interest in both peace and securing a steady source of dilithium. One does not preclude or
uh-oh.
prevent
I'm throwing
the other.
Spock under the bus.
But that's just my personal opinion.
Given the Federation
Spock is
has
not gonna
done
like
business
that.
with the Illyrians for decades,
Where's my oil?
I would agree. It's entirely possible, if not highly likely.
Let me tell you, Spock is not going to like that.
What they haven't said but cannot deny is a simple truth.
Oh boy, they didn't
the
like it.
dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without a Lydian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp technology. We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered.
Oh my gosh.
All of that goes away if the
So this guy's
Federation
clearly bad,
turns
so
a
should I side with him?
blind eye to their treachery.
That is enough of your lies.
Fight,
The
fight,
Hotari
fight.
are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries. So tell me, who deserves control of the dilithium trade and
The Federation.
mines on Tau? Who should the Federation recognize?
Oh no.
The Hotari or the Illyrians?
Oh my gosh, I have to pick one?
Only be one or the other.
Illyrians. The bad ones.
If there can only be one, then it would be in the best interest of all involved if the Illyrians resumed operation of the mines.
And that is why we should not trust our fate to the Federation.
She speaks sense. You do well to listen to her.
And you do well to hold your tongue.
We will take back our minds by any means necessary.
Then you will see more blood spilled.
Fight! Fight! Fight!
I am more than willing to address your concern.
All right, Spock's gonna clean all this up.
Yours as well, Representative.
Spock's gonna clean all this
But
up.
I suggest
I was trying to throw him off. I was just giving Spock a test.
Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
Spock is gonna look at me and be like, "What the fuck were you doing?"
I would agree, Ambassador Spock.
Why did I bring you along? And then that's when I punched Spock in the throat. Ooh, he doesn't like me.
I think this is best left to those of us with more experience in diplomatic matters.
That's me. I'm a baby. He just Vulcan nerve pinches me. Sorry, Joker face. To be fair, she did say she isn't a diplomat. As she goes in and she just starts yelling.
Spock and I will cover everything on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers.
Oh, drinks! Now I'm going to the bar for a job well done.
Why are so willing to risk war? What happened in those mines?
I should be demoted. Speak with the members of each faction. Hey, bud. Sorry, bud. Are you alright? Hey, bud. We're sorry, man. Hey, you know where I could find some dilithium? You know where I could find some dilithium, brother? Whoa, I love your sunglasses.
Commander, after hearing so much about the Federation's sense of fairness and justice, I was surprised that you sided with the Illydians.
Me too.
Expected more, especially from someone like you.
The Illydians lost not only
I'm gonna play them
hundreds of
against
lives,
each other.
but their very livelihood as well.
A livelihood created on the back of Hotari labor.
Any death sticks?
I assume you were there the day the mines were seized from the Illydians.
Not seized, reclaimed, and restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. We had to be decisive, before the Illydians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
Were the Hotari miners armed during the revolt? I'm just trying to understand how it happened.
If by that you mean armed with centuries of abuse and exploitation at the hands of the Illydians, then yes.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, were you armed? Do you have a fucking gun? Yeah, you idiot.
We had them vastly overwhelmed from the start.
That's not what I asked.
They respect one thing above all.
Come on, Rockface.
And that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome.
He's armed with heavy-handed metaphors.
Peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship.
What?
Ready to contend with anything the Illydians might have.
Oh, he's trying to ask for my help. It's a science vessel.
Is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
Yeah, it's a fucking science
It wasn't
vessel.
designed as a warship. More for scientific research and exploration.
But the Federation must have ships designed for war.
Technically, they're Starfleet ships representing the Federation. But yes.
I see.
Sidron.
A pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
All right, now I have to talk to the gray aliens. The Graylians. I love your helmets. Oh, wait, can I get a water? Oh, this is a bench. I can appreciate the water.
Soothing.
Well, that was nice. That was a nice little break I took. You know, hold on. Let me speak with the Illydians.
I have to say, I fully expected you to side with the Hotari. But obviously the Federation wants a steady supply of dilithium.
That's right, we need it.
Something only we can offer.
Because we don't make
Without
it.
Lydian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. Left to the Hotari, it would be nothing short of a disaster.
Restoring the status quo and returning the mines to Lydian control offers a stability that can be mutually beneficial.
Mutually beneficial,
In that
guys.
case,
You know what I
everyone
mean?
wins, and there's no need for bloodshed.
I should give him my hotel room key.
A Major
You think he'll show up?
Special Attaché, Lydian Armed Forces. Pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Wow, Junkins, look at that. You're stretching out there, Junkins.
I have my issues with the Hotari, but I have to give them some credit. They know how to seize an opportunity. Inciting an uprising the same day as a massive, once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
Yes, a very convenient anomaly.
Wait, what? Are you saying somebody
At least
made that
was what we
storm?
were told. Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
Who made the storm?
Something tells me there's more to the story. So what really happened?
Well, the official story is that it was the storm that enabled the revolt.
Triple daddy.
How else do a bunch of unarmed,
It's a baby
unorganized
ship.
miners seize control of an entire moon, much less thousands of mine?
Oh, give a
I've
hotel key to
talked to
both
people who were
parties.
there.
So they all show up for the
They
throuple.
tell a different story. They say they're lucky to have escaped with their lives. That it was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to harness the energy from the storm.
What?
I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, you
Not
said they
even
were
sure I believe
primitive.
it myself.
You said the Hotari were primitive.
Well, they are.
Except for the part about weaponizing ion storms.
Okay, well, bye.
If you'll excuse me, Commander Ryder.
I guess you're done.
Commander, if I could have a quick word with you.
Of course.
Commander Rydek, I have to admit, I was surprised when you said the Illydians should control the dilithium trade. I was under the assumption the Federation was neutral. But maybe
I'm
I
going to
was
apologize
wrong.
for something you know what? Yeah, I'm going to apologize.
I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to
And then
side
I'm going to
with
double
the
down on
Lydians.
it. I'm going to double
We're
down
here
on
to
it when they
find a
ask
peaceful
again.
resolution to this conflict. That's all.
Sorry, I
Sorry,
fucked up.
speaking with the
And then they're going to be like, so what do you think? Illydians? Yeah, yes.
The Illydians are under the impression the Hotari are somehow the cause of the ion storm.
Which I'm sure they attribute to our lack of experience or sheer inferiority. But we are as much the victims of this horrific storm as they are.
Wait, so who made it?
For
The
first time
Romulans?
in our history, the Hotari have
The
upper hand.
Cardassians? Who made the
We see
ion
ourselves
storm?
as strong instead of downtrodden. New voices have risen up. Old voices shouted down.
Q?
Calvin and Sidron
The Borg?
become national heroes. Now they have the claim.
That's right, Beetle Boy. I am chaos
Better or
incarnate.
worse, depending on your perspective.
I assume they've taken your place.
The Klingons?
As one of the Queen's most trusted advisors. And I hope to prove myself worthy of being so again. Which is why you're here. My fear has been that the Illydians
Here's my
will launch
hotel
an
room
attack
key.
and crush us. You've
I'm
seen
in
their
room
starship, no doubt.
6969.
They could have retaken the mines whenever they wanted
So
to.
come on by
That
anytime.
never happened.
I'll see you there.
And as strange as this may sound, I'd almost say they're afraid.
I wish that there was a quick time event of me sliding the key over.
It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them.
Do you think it has something to do with the ion storm? Right now, it's stronger than ever, isn't it?
It's entirely possible.
420,
I'm not a
69.
scientist, but I do know the storm has knocked out all kinds of systems.
Yeah, if it falls off the
Maybe
end.
the Illydians weren't willing to risk their ships, given all the interference. Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all
She was like,
access.
I'm in room 420. I'll see you
No one's
there.
allowed without his personal authorization. And they've taken over a section of the palace with just as much secrecy and security. I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines. I've made inquiries, but everyone pretends it doesn't exist. I strongly suspect they're hiding something.
What do you think it is?
I've heard rumors it's some
Guava,
sort of
it's like a
ancient
Telltale
artifact,
game.
but I haven't seen it myself.
How can we
X-Wing fighter hat. Oh, look at that mask! Can I have one of those? Is that an orgy mask?
Happening.
Is this Eyes Wide Shut?
Do you think you can find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
I can try, but even if I found it, I might not know what to make of it.
Take this.
There it is, the hotel room key.
You can use it to capture whatever you find, and then send it to me.
Thank you. I will let you know what I find. And I look forward to our meeting again.
All right. I did it. I solved the case. Like, can I talk to them again? No. Can I talk to the visor faces? That tricorder is full of porn.
Well, that was a disaster.
What happened?
Are there
Otari
space
refused to
battles? Not
concede
really,
anything,
no.
So the Illydians stormed out.
The Hotari did not invite us here as peacekeepers. I hope your efforts were more fruitful than ours.
Spock's like, remember when you threw me under the bus in there?
Gravitational harmonics failing to resolve. Warp bubble stability degrading. Increase output to maximum.
Then it's not Leonard Nimoy, but it is Spock, yeah. Oh, increase warp output.
Increasing warp output to maximum.
It's happening again.
Triple Daddy. Oh, warp failed. Come on.
It is evident that presently the Resolute cannot achieve warp propulsion.
Since our diagnostics rule out any problems with our warp systems or anything about the ship, the problem appears to be the fabric of space itself.
Space itself? You're saying
Man, her
something about
eyebrows
the
are
region
going
of space
wild. I love it.
Warp travel?
Prevents it or can't sustain it.
However improbable, that appears to be the case.
Well, couldn't we slowboat it out of here at impulse speed?
It may come to that, but we don't know how far this warp dead zone extends. Captain Solano is on his way back from the negotiations, and I want to have some answers for him when he gets
The Traveler from Destiny?
Given the facts at hand, we may be able to deploy subspace probes around the ship to construct a clear picture of the phenomenon.
Around the ship.
I want to know if her tattoo is also a texture. That wasn't Spock, but the other one is Spock. Is the Traveler from Star Trek or Destiny? Which Traveler are we speaking of? That's right, it's his cousin
Spork.
Spork.
Point at a distance roughly corresponding to the edge of our warp field. When we get there, I'll deploy the first probe.
Oh, gotcha, Corgi. Oh, I can fly the shuttle. All right, so fly the shuttle to your objective. W, blah, blah, blah. Use the turn. Q and E to descend. Okay, here we go. Let's find out if... Let's see if I can crash. What happens if I just crash directly into this thing? Nothing. Okay. Alright.
Commander Westbrook.
I want to try and crash into one of these.
Calibrated to receive the probe's readings. They are standing by to reproduce the warp field collapse after the first probe is deployed.
Can I go over here?
Mr. Chovak will be in position shortly.
And Mr. Diaz, do take care in piloting the shuttlecraft. Now is not the time to indulge in the human penchant for joyriding.
Oh, I am joyriding.
Chovak probably isn't such a fun guy to work for.
We're all right. No big deal.
I always seem to find a way to push his buttons. Yeah. I think he'd blast me out of the airlock if he thought it would help increase the engine efficiency.
We're all right.
by
No sweat.
0.1%.
Well, don't worry about it. Jovok's opinion isn't the only one that matters. Last time I checked, I was still chief
I mean, most
science
Telltale
officer.
games were like this. They have always been like this.
Ambassador Spock. I'm the one who should be worried.
All right, I'm
if
gonna dodge
new
this
first
asteroid.
officer on board.
I got it. I'm gonna go right around it. It's all right, no problem. This game is $40. If it does look interesting to you, a lot of people like Telltale games. If it does look interesting to you, I always forget to tell people about my Epic Games creator code. That's all right, we got it, no problem. I have an Epic Games creator code if you buy it on the Epic Games Store. Oh, I made it. I do like that they're not reacting too. I just crash into shit.
Probe into position. Westbrook here. The first probe is deployed.
I don't know how long the game
We are
is.
reading it. We are about to
There was a
replay the
walkthrough
simulation.
that was posted online that was like 9 hours, 10 hours.
Problem? I just can't get a handle on her.
No, I didn't, Stewie.
On the one hand, she went with my idea to use a deflector pulse against
The one with the
storm surge.
whales.
On the other, she wouldn't listen to me when I was trying to
Yeah,
get
it's
you
former
through the whole
Telltale
work of
devs.
life. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the new XO. I'm sure she's a fine officer, even if we don't see eye to eye. But she didn't go through what the rest of us did. You know that.
Hey, Vortex.
And it's hard to figure out why she'd be the one Solano chose instead of, well, one of us.
I don't really know anything about Commander Rydek.
Yeah, not many do.
But you're right. She's definitely an outsider.
Maybe that's what Solano wanted all along.
Test is running. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Whoa. All right, that is definitely a problem with the fabric of space. We need to get another probe out there. With 2 points of data, the Resolute and the probe, we've managed to get an interference pattern. I'm setting a waypoint to a particularly strong area of interference. We'll deploy the second probe there.
Are we flying again? Hold on. Will I just get there?
Listen, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice I wish someone had given me. Make sure you're never just one thing. And don't get so focused on what's in front of your face that you lose sight of the big picture.
Austin!
Before Rydek showed up,
Austin?
the captain pulled me into his ready room.
Welcome in,
told me
Austin.
He didn't think I had the people skills. for
Benedict
first
Cumberbatch. Thank you for the tier 2, Austin.
What a load of crap. I mean, if he'd said that about Joel.
Griff is here. Oh,
sure.
UK Griff is here. All right, easy. UK Griff is around here too, and Docs. What in the what? What in the hell?
I think you
We got some real MVP gooses here. Docs, Griff, and Austin. Don't worry about that. It's all right. I'll buff that out.
Capable engineer. You're good in the field.
Doc's gifted to Taco Zombie, Yacha God, No Dude, Milkshake, Swag Yellow, Mac Nan, Steel Buddha. I'm actually not going to look here. I'm just going to. I'm gonna read chat while I fly there.
And there are places to go.
Thank you, Austin. Thank you, UK Griff. Thank you, Docs
Of course, if you get
360.
an officer's commission, they'll put you on another ship.
Docs has just been oh,
I love it.
we're just gonna we'll get there eventually.
Promotion. I'm ready for my next challenge.
Well, I think you're going
Thank
to
you,
have to
Docs.
prove that to your boss, Chovak, first. He's the
Uh,
one who has to put you up for
To
consideration.
hell with Chovak.
If I were first officer, it would be different.
Out of hell with that
We'll
guy.
be fine, guys.
I'll never change his Vulcan mind about me.
We'll get
I
there.
just have to figure out some other way of getting myself promoted.
With that
Docs, you know I'll never say no to that.
I'm sure you will.
Docs has already gifted 135 gooses. We gotta be close, right? We're almost there. Right? Yeah, we're almost there. Oh my good gee. Oh fuck. Doc's gifting to Gatsy and Brooks, Dr. Godzilla, Combat Butt Wiper, Blonde Radish, Flackboard, Joe Broco, Blacked Out Daddy, Catherine, Roy Buddy, Papa Baloo, Foolish Swami, Mr. Clutch, Robot Pancake, Java Lang. Doc's gifting 35 gooses. We'll get there eventually, won't we? Do I have to actually move it? I think I do. Am I lost? There it is. Okay, we're
here. This is close enough.
Thank you, Docs, for gifting 35. Do something nice for somebody else. We got gifted from Docs 360.
Deploying the probe.
Clayton, no, not really. It is at 30 FPS though.
Westbrook to Commander Chovak. We're ready for another sampling of data.
Between like 30 and 60, probably.
Running the simulation again. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1. Mark.
There it is again.
I saw it.
Ellie.
It seems to be directional.
But what about the scans? Anything?
Good to see you, Griff. Good to see you. Griff been a goose for years and years and years.
Space. We've got the Resolute, Otari Prime, and the probes.
All this interference is overloading the sensor buffers.
Docs is watching Star Trek right now.
Triangulate the sensors manually.
Locate interference peaks. Ooh.
We got something.
These markers indicate peaks in the gravimetric interference patterns.
Let's see if I can find some more.
It does look like a golf course.
This is coming from the moon.
A beam that blocks warp travel.
Aimed right at us.
Someone is doing this intentionally.
Oh!
I don't know how they're doing it.
We need to fight back.
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
When someone punches you in the face, you hit back, Commander.
That's right. Hell yeah.
We need to know where and how to do it.
Always, Griff.
Look here. It's the current readings of the ion storm.
These concentrations, they line up with the interference pattern.
That's the Starfleet way.
They're coming from the same place.
Carter, whatever petty local conflict brought us here, it's just a small part of something much bigger.
Those eyes.
Presently, we don't have an explanation for how they're doing this. One thing is clear.
Docs, I have to watch season 3 now. Everybody says it's good, so I got to watch it.
Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. I want a full briefing when I'm back on board.
Wait, how come my captain's not dead yet? I want to be captain.
A targeted weapon that inhibits warp travel.
We come in peace. Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill. Phasers to kill.
More importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
And here I thought the Elydians would be the problem. Coming to peace talks in a warship. This wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
I'm going to say we're the ones in trouble.
We're right to be worried. If they're targeting the Resolute and we can't go to warp, that effectively leaves us at their mercy.
Which puts us in a rather difficult position.
Especially if they have more tricks up their sleeve.
Tylus, the Hotari representative, said she thought they found something in the mines.
Doc's gifting a
Galvin
sub
and
to
Sidron
Nomad.
brought it back to the palace,
Nomad,
but
you know
they're
what to do.
keeping it under tight security.
Spread the love.
She's going to investigate it.
Docs has gifted almost
I gave her my tricorder.
2,500 people.
Soon.
You found it.
For as long as Docs has been a goose.
Why would Tylus help us? Go behind her people's back?
She trusts me. I'm going to use her.
Out of all of them, she's the one who seemed to genuinely appreciate that the Federation was involved. She believes in us. And I think we can believe in her.
Nomad is stalking you.
That may be true.
She's certainly more likely to help than the other Hotari we've met.
That raises another question. Specifically, what do the other Hotari have to gain in bringing us here, only to make this hostile maneuver against us? There must be some motivation.
They want war.
Unless they change their
And we're going to give it to them.
When they asked.
No, Leonard Nimoy is not the voice of Spock. It's another actor.
And what we now know about this
Griff!
warp disrupting weapon, it's almost
And Griff
as if they want
Griff
to
is
start
also a
war.
legendary goose.
And Sidron was convinced.
Griff has been a legendary goose for as long as he's been a goose. Griff has gifted almost 1,500
I
people.
would say he's right about that.
Griff gifted 20 more to
At least they know
Diabetic
to
Penguin,
hold back.
Taylords, Harbs, Crazy, Viper Chaz, Billy Brooks, Bamalam, Smokes from Pipe, Vins, Wiffle Ball, Sanctioned Psyduck, Men in Beskar, Chow Serenity, Ugly Giant, and Wiznet. The Kings are in, I know, seriously, Kings in chat. Hooking up people, making sure those people don't have to worry about ads. Like Docs and Griff.
Our capabilities.
So is a weapon that disrupts warp travel.
Get all the emotes
There have been civilizations
from Griff and Docs 360.
both past and present, far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
Thank you very much, Griff.
Atari don't fall into
Please,
that
that's why I always say pay it forward. Whenever you get gifted, I mean do something nice for somebody else, and I don't mean another sub. I mean anything nice for anybody else at all.
Commander Rydek, sorry to interrupt. We've received an urgent call from Atari. Queen's advisor,
I told you no interruptions!
Put her through.
I don't know, Butler. Hello, Rockface.
Galvin and Citron are still with the Queen. I've enlisted help to gain access to the room they have under guard.
Absolutely, Paul.
Don't have much time.
I'm not supposed to leave my post.
It's only for a moment. I so appreciate your help.
I found something. I'm sending you a scan.
My gosh, can we make the camera work a little better, Stoneface?
Got it. Tylus, if we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something you could help us with?
I suppose.
Oh, Stu, I have to update that number, actually.
I have to go.
Tylus.
Can we reconnect?
Sorry, Captain. We've lost all contact.
We can only hope she escaped without harm.
She made it out. Don't worry, she's fine. She knows what she's doing.
Tylus wouldn't have offered to help if she didn't know what she was doing.
That's a lot of faith in someone we barely know. Let's see the scan of whatever the hell that was.
She knows what she's doing. Oh, he liked me for that. Wow, I'm actually really surprised by that.
Tylus suspects this came from the mines on Tau.
It appears to be of ancient origin, but the markings are unfamiliar.
We can run a full analysis when we get back to the
You guys keep talking about changelings in the Star Trek universe. Are those just like shapeshifters?
Then we have to go into the mines.
The Federation would not allow that. We were, after all, sent
Beetle Boy, I guess so.
Party in a peace negotiation. However, we could demonstrate that the Hotari have acted in bad faith, which would enable us to investigate the mines on Tau with full justification. But of course, we would need conclusive.
We have to defend ourselves.
Before taking action.
Shoot everybody.
If this warp
We need more dilithium. We're here for oil.
I don't know what is. We have every right to defend ourselves.
Where's our oil?
In due time.
I don't want to escalate this without a better idea of what we're getting into.
We may have a better understanding once we analyze the device.
It's exploding. Dox and Griff are blowing it up.
Otherwise, is not out of the question.
Dox and Griff are just absolutely demolishing anybody that needed a sub. Doc's getting 25 more. Squid, Ginger Dan, Nanja Kang, Fatal Dark Skull, Dinkus, Tom Rosati, Robo Gandalf, Samantha Stillskin, Raining Chris, Casey Mike Parker, Mason, Snapple, Wyatt Airsoft, Brito Mac, Gigi Biscay, Strategos.
Pull the sensor and engine ISOs from the Melville when it sets down.
Will do.
Just bombing it, Gub Keeper. Thank you, Gub, for being here for a year, Gub. For using your Bezos bucks over here. Give him the eyebrows, Cheetah Girl. Cretan! Cretan is gifted 50 gooses as well. Cretan gifted to Bizarro Nick. Bizarro Nick do something nice for somebody else.
How does it work?
Thank you, Cretan.
What do we even do about it?
What do you say we pull these chips and find out?
My gosh. My goodness gracious, Dox and Griff.
Some damage
Cretan.
on the way.
It's a good idea, Dox.
That ionic interference.
Because it's probably going to go away eventually. It always does.
The micro welds. Let's try pulling together.
All right.
When do I get to kiss Cheetah Girl like I kissed...
One.
What's her name?
It won't budge. Gotta be.
Oh, he did the nose thing?
We need to. Welcome back.
There she is, my throuple.
Excitement. No.
The hands on
Nothing
hips.
like that.
I gotta start using my hands on the hips more
Hey,
often.
can you hand me the EJ7 interlock from the toolbox?
I don't know what that is.
I think the game is like 9 to 10 hours if you really blast through it, I want to say.
Carter?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. Wait, why is she mad? What's going on? Or why is he worried? Show off. Whoa!
Okay, I'll apply pressure while you decouple the panel.
There we go.
Here, I'll help.
It is we're gonna do a throuple. We better do a throuple. They're trying to establish a love triangle, but we're doing a throuple. We're gonna be doing a throuple.
We've got this.
Open up and say ah.
Thanks for the hand. We have to get these isolinear chips down to engineering.
No problem.
When do we kiss again?
You really know everything about
Can we
these
kiss
ships,
again?
don't you? The tools, systems.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
Women love confidence. What in the fucking shit? I am telling you.
Come on.
I told you. Wait, why didn't she like that? I was confident. I am telling you, we've got insane. I told you we had legendary gooses in the chat. I told you. Oh, puzzle time. Hold on a minute. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's not a puzzle at all. Oh, sorry, Cretan. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. UK Griff gifted 100 gooses. Eel Shepherd, Fox Eye Valkyrie, Drew. Oh, you idiot. Come on. Yondar, Courtman. The Hutches one.
What's this?
Gold. Tree Man 4, T-Man, Ryan Harridge, Alzar a Hoot. Hold on. Oh my gosh, jeez. Captain Cammy, Tanks Duck,
Whoa.
Deceptive Moth, Dr. Stephen Falcon Conang, Viserion, Accident Prone, Spooky Nips, Buttery Nip.
It's emitting tetrametric pulses.
All these nips. Kinu Dozer, Princess, Competent Sloth, Remedy,
I mean, it's only
Big Ray Gun, Casual Canuck, Badger Alex, Drummer Fergie. My gosh, Kick Puncher, Super Shad, Minty Vanilla, Misty Chow, Garoon, Lickin' Tickles, Captain Cat Joe, Pardima, False Rule, Lengyman, TL Sharpshooter, just a few of the 100 people.
Wait.
The most
364 subsection 9.
The most you can bomb
Regulation 364
on Twitch.
subsection 9
UK Griff
orders
gifted
that in the case of an
120
unknown
people.
substance infiltrating a sealed system, it will be placed in
So
secure
hopefully it makes your day a little
confinement
bit
for further
from UK Griff. That was very, very nice of them to do for me and for you.
Don't you think we're more equipped to deal with whatever this is?
No.
Whoa.
Before anything else,
Are they going to
this
fight?
is a
No, we're going to do a
security
throuple.
issue. You don't even know what this is.
Which is why we need to study it.
Once it's contained.
We're going to do a throuple.
Just leave it there for now. Messing around with it could be dangerous. At least until we know more.
Oh no, she didn't like
Exactly why
that.
we need to get it to the containment lab.
Thank you, UK Griff, for gifting
I can't
100
make an
people.
exception just
Docs360 for gifting 200
I'm
people.
still going to report these crystals to Commander Westbrook when we send the shuttle.
Bimbus Jones, do something nice for somebody else.
I'm taking this just
Lucy
as
Gooses,
seriously
thanks for
as
the
you
prime,
are.
Lucy.
But I overheard talk about the warp disruption on the shuttle.
Yeah, Griff and Docs are legends. They always will be.
Maybe this situation is more than we can handle with just a
They always
science
will.
vessel. We could
Sid,
trigger
thanks
a
for coming
distress
back,
call,
Sid.
Get Starfleet to send more ships. Or I could send a message to my old CO on the Adirondack.
That sounds like
Get
mutiny.
some combat-tested vessels.
Miranda, you gotta be more careful. Someone hears that, they could think you're talking mutiny.
I'm just trying to figure out how we can help.
Kiss her. Kiss her again.
Okay, stand back.
She wants to be kissed.
Get this to the containment lab.
Thanks again,
We'll
UK
get it
Griff.
set up for you. I'll let you know
Griff
when
never
it's
needs to
safely
do that
confined.
either. It's always
Oh,
just
we'll
good
be
to, just to see Griff pop in here, because I don't get to see Griff very often.
Main engineering and have it
Griff
explode
and
next
Docs
to the warp core.
kind of pop in here, blow up the chat. Then they're busy. Oh, we get to kiss again. We do. She hated that before.
Almost forgot.
She was upset.
Can't have that.
All right. Okay. Double kiss.
For a second, I thought she'd gone cold on you.
Me too.
Like she might have changed her mind. But I guess this whole situation has her spooked.
Griff, that was me kissing
She
you.
knows more than us.
Docs, that was me kissing you. Both.
Or
We're doing the
it's 'cause
thruple,
this is all
Docs, and Griff
happening
and
so
I.
fast. But she usually doesn't scare easy.
Now, you can't tell me you're not a little spooked, too. We all should be.
I know, Docs. We're getting
Believe
closer
me,
and closer.
I'm taking it seriously. But Miranda talking about sending a distress call on her own? That's going too far.
Docs, if you can watch streams later in the week,
She was
you can also
probably
do it
just
later in the
thinking
week, too. It
out
doesn't
loud.
have to be
I'm sure
today.
she'll come to her
Docs.
This mission has enough complications stacking up.
Now, we'll get through it. You, me, and Miranda, too.
They do look like Sims, absolutely.
Commander Rydek was able to work behind the scenes during the negotiations and made contact with
They
a
really look like
representative
Sims.
from the Hotari delegation named Tylus. She mentioned an unusual artifact of unknown origin being held under tight security within the Hotari Palace, which she believes came from the mines on Tau. Now, this artifact might have a connection to the revolt, to the storm, and to the warp disruption we now know has been targeted at the Resolute.
Spock looked
Rydek,
asleep.
if you want to take it from here.
They cut to Spock and he was like, "Huh?"
Tylus managed to infiltrate the heavily guarded location within the palace and sent us these scans using my tricorder. It appears to be some sort of control panel, possibly connected to the warp disruption weapon originating on Tau. Of particular interest is this symbol, which we couldn't identify the origin of.
It's the Mandalorian symbol.
The Federation database has records from a vast number of civilizations.
Docs, what are you doing?
If anyone from Starfleet
What's happening?
has come across this before, the system
Docs
should
and Griff
Cross-referencing with
are
Federation
blowing up.
records.
They are blowing up.
From Federation database with a 90%
Doc's gifting
probability
5th.
of match or
Ryan
error.
Reincarnate.
Select a symbol to further analyze.
Jerain, Blue Laser, Kooning, Ice Sticks, Fat Sack Mike, Mr. Goatman, Sanity Assassin, Flaxton Hero, Machine Man, Trebuchet Rockets, Copper Strats, Samuel Samuel the Lep Ice Legend, maybe? Trent Lutmer, Old Dirt McGirt, Jovian Bats, Tactical Rogue, Wilson Wade Wilson, Sergeant Rorschach, Apiece, Quest for Fury, Narg Smart, Jedi Bry Guy, Dragon KSM, Tinster, just a few of the 50 people that got gifted from Docs 360 after Griff dropped the 100 bomb. Terrible. I'm an idiot. That's wrong. We have been edging that TV for a long time. Yeah. Cretan gifting 10. Chief Frog Splash, Slanter, People Burrito, Saint Dre, Jonathan, Felipe, Derpadoo, Trey Among Us, Mint Julep.
99.2%
popping off.
match.
Got it.
The Space Fire Nation. The Khan Empire? The Takan?
The design and composition indicate this is a glyph
Beetle Boy, maybe, I don't know.
associated with the ancient Khan Empire.
We'll see.
Their civilization collapsed over 600,000 years ago, but once spanned millions
Cretan,
of systems
Docs,
with a population
Griff,
numbering in the trillions.
just exploding.
Fascinating. The Takan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization.
Takan!
Is it possible the Hotari found Takan technology?
I wonder if they even know what they have.
Our knowledge of the Takan is limited.
We don't even know what it
Only
is.
passing references to them.
We don't
The
have
Takan are the
precise
equivalent
idea
of the
what this is
Forerunners
or
for
what it
Star
means.
Trek. Okay.
And we have all of the Federation records available to
Thank
us.
you very much. Again,
Perhaps
Docs
we should see
360
what
for
else
gifting.
the Federation
I think
records
80
show.
today. Maybe close to 100.
What is
Griff
the last
gifting
reported
120
discovery
today.
of other Takan artifacts?
On Stardate
Take our take on me, take on me,
discovered a Takan outpost in the Delphi
take
Hunter system. According to the mission summary,
or
an unbreakable energy
take
training field was
me
deployed
on.
against the Enterprise and a Ferengi ship. The Enterprise was only able to escape after negotiating their release with an entity known as Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Unbreakable
Thanks
energy
again, Cretan.
field. It starts to make sense.
Exploding Cretan.
There's a lot here. Let's take it piece by piece.
Select the
The Takan had 3 penises and were well known for their bacchanalia. Is that true? Is that actual Star Trek lore?
Someone from the Takan Empire is actually still around.
Is that actual Star Trek lore? It could be, and I don't know.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire?
The entity known as Portal 6-3 is of an unknown nature. A biped humanoid, he was unaware that the Takan Empire no longer existed at the time of the encounter. He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the
He had 3 penises and 3 nipples.
Means. It was by his choice that the Enterprise was released from the energy draining field after Commander William T. Riker of the Away Team argued on behalf of both Starfleet.
Oh, that's a Next Generation episode?
Telepathic control of their technology.
As I have
That must be a Next Generation episode then.
Advanced civilization
Which Docs is watching right now.
The technology to capture and hold the Federation flagship would have to be unbelievably powerful. Computer, what else can you tell us about the energy draining field the Takan used?
The Enterprise D was unable to break free on its own. The precise
Cretan, what's that from, Cretan?
was never fully understood.
Is that from Rise of Skywalker?
The technology used was beyond the comprehension of then current Starfleet science.
The engineering team found a quantized spin crystal formation in the
Oh,
shuttle
dude, where's
to
my
the
car?
Atari. They registered tetrametric radiation coming from it.
We have Takan technology on board right now?
We might. I'll run a full analysis in the containment lab.
What sort of planet is Delphi Ardu 4?
Delphi Ardu 4 is an M-class
Ew,
planet.
Junkin, is that true?
A barren, rocky world with little to no vegetation and frequent ion storms. The giant crystals that grow there absorb energy, but it is not understood how they do so. The entire Delphi Ardu system, consisting of 11 planets, was considered completely uninhabited until the encounter with Portal 6-3.
Frequent ion storms. That can't just be a coincidence.
They made the ion storms. I knew it.
There appears to be some sort of restriction order from Starfleet. Computer, explain this restriction.
A Starfleet directive similar to General
Oh, Foxeye Valkyrie, I think, just got gifted as well. Thank you, that was very nice of them, either Docs or Griff or Cretan to do for you, Foxeye. You know what to do.
Starfleet doesn't throw up a no trespassing sign for just anybody.
I suppose it makes sense considering what happened to the Enterprise D.
Computer, show me a nude Tane, please.
But if the Hotari have Takan technology and can control it, I see why they're willing to negotiate peace. For all we know, this could be just the beginning. And we're up against something greater than we can imagine.
Let's not let on what we know.
For now, it's probably best we don't let on.
Docs, I'll be going for a little bit more.
Play our cards.
We gotta solve this Starfleet mystery.
I agree. Then when the time is right, we can confront them.
Diplomatically, of course.
Right.
You got time, Docs. You're all good.
Triangulate the source of the ionic interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau. Engineering used the latest
Man,
data
thanks again,
from your
Griff.
shuttle to
Gosh.
pinpoint its origin.
Griffin, Docs, and Cretan, you guys never need to do that kind of stuff.
So we know where to look.
Just lucky enough to have you as the
We need to know what's down.
amazing community members,
What
and
the
so
Hotari
is
are
chat.
To better understand what
Making
we're
it
up
you never have to watch ads on
to
Twitch.
neutralize it if we can.
Saxon, me too.
Captain,
I love Celery
embarking
Man.
on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side. However, given the circumstances, we are entirely within our rights to defend ourselves.
You bet we are, Spock.
I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our faces.
Fernando.
Why? I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission to Tau.
Food fortune.
Assuming you're up to the task. It would require absolute
Oh, good
secrecy.
fortune.
And obviously it's...
I'm
about
always
risk.
ready.
I'm ready for action, Captain. Just say the word and I'll be there.
I'll
You
admit,
see how engorged my
myself.
head ridge is? I'm ready.
Hoping Tyler can accompany you. The
Docs, you're all
priority is to
good.
avoid
No
detection.
rush.
It's a calculated risk.
You're all
The
good.
last thing we need is to get caught and then blamed for violating our neutrality and aggravating an already tense situation. We can't afford any mistakes. Which is
It's a
why
risk
I've
we have to
chosen you.
take.
It's a risk we have to take. We need to know what we're up against.
Agreed. And
Of course I
we'll have
use the
full
word
support of
engorged.
Resolute throughout.
I try to use the word engorged on every stream.
Get in touch with Tyler and make the necessary arrangements as discreetly as possible.
Bridge to Captain Solano. The Illydians have moved additional ships to the
Blue
edge
Elvis,
of the
I've wondered
Atari
about
system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari.
There you go, Cuning. Cuning, do something nice for somebody else, pay it forward.
Commander Rydek as much time as possible to complete her mission.
Agreed. We'll hail the Queen's delegation from my ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
That's an old Tom Selleck, let me tell you. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked it in.
What?
Miranda never got there?
What?
She's the one that had the crystal formation.
Use comm badge.
Yeah.
That was a
Her and the
comm
rest
badge.
of the security detail from the negotiations.
Diaz, Tamaris.
But we just kissed.
Try her again.
We just kissed.
Carter Diaz to Miranda Maris.
Did she steal it?
Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
Something's not right.
M-Star, that's not a tattoo,
She's
I don't
still
think.
on the ship. She has to be.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Docs!
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on deck 5.
Oh no, is she dead?
I'll go find her.
She better not be dead. Doc's gifting 20 more! Doc's gifting
sure
to GT
Mr.
Alien,
Diaz
Alpha
can attend to this
Zomega,
on his own.
Kryn Spy, Dan of Dojima, Clunt Baby Thug, Nubaborski, B Munster, Sean Blaze, Effluent, Red Rum, DeRoy, Leodin, Based, the House of Klaus. Doc's gifting 120 today. You Kid Griff gifting 120 today. If you're one of those 240 people, do something nice for someone else. Pay it forward. And I don't mean another sub. I mean anything nice for anybody else at all. As always. Kamikaze. Miranda? I smell you. I smell you in here, Miranda. I know you're here.
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips.
Why did they send him by himself? Chips. Miranda! Miranda? Is she hiding behind this desk? Boo! Oh. Yeah, when you move around, it's definitely 30 FPS. Like 100%.
Who did this?
Oh no, is Miranda a changeling? Enter silently. Check the Jeffries tube. What's the Jeffries tube? Do you think Miranda's kissing somebody else back here? Do you think Miranda's kissing Cheetah Girl? Maybe I can join in? Is Miranda eating these? Oh no, Miranda, what are you doing?
What the?
No. She's evil.
Oh, it's just you. I'm busy right now. Why don't you come back later?
I called you on the comm badge. Twice. Commander Westbrook,
I
too.
knew she had a weird look from the start.
Why didn't you answer?
Oh.
No, Jeans!
I guess
Oh,
I was just
it's you.
caught up in my work.
What's up, No Jeans?
I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat.
Miranda, where are you going with
I have
those
other
things?
to do.
Miranda, you dropped those chips
Sorry
all over
I
the
came
floor.
This way for nothing.
Was someone else messing around in here? There were a bunch of ISOs pulled out on the lower level, and these here. Or was that you?
I didn't see anyone, but I'll report it.
No, she's lying.
The team will come to investigate.
They must have cameras all over this fucking ship.
Look, I appreciate that you came to check on me, but I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship.
It's not the only reason I'm here. That crystal formation you took never made it to the containment
Is she
lab.
cheating on us with the
Westbrook sent me
computers?
to find you. Find out what happened.
You said you never do that.
Will you drop it? I don't like being interrogated, Carter.
What? Hello?
Hey, wait up!
Why'd you just shove me out of the way?
I'm getting some very mixed signals from you right now.
Kiss her again.
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress right now.
Hit her with the stun.
Just tell
Hit her with the
Sherlock or
phaser, the
whoever
stun
I don't
phaser.
know where the crystals are, and let me go about my business. I know we have some things to figure out.
I don't know what it is, but you're hiding something. What's in that storage drive?
It's secure data. It doesn't concern you.
Miranda, hold on.
Oh no.
No. Get out of my way.
Oh, she has alien strength. She has alien strength.
So I see you found each other.
Oh, cheater girl to the rescue. Are we gonna do the thruple?
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was. Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them.
What?
What the hell is going on
I didn't
here?
fight her.
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
She attacked me.
That's ridiculous.
And tried to get away with this.
She attacked me. She punched me.
She was copying data onto it. I caught her in the act.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation.
I'm telling you, why are there not cameras?
We got our wires crossed.
Hit her with the
It wasn't
lying.
Anything more than that.
Look, I wish I was wrong about this. That I was overreacting.
Punch her.
More than anything.
Punch her.
But I know what I saw. And it's not what she's saying.
I can't believe this.
Docs cannot be stopped.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security. She can explain herself.
Docs
in the
cannot be
grid.
stopped.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record.
Permanent record? What is
Miranda,
this? High
maybe
school?
You're feeling out of sorts, and we should head to sickbay so the doc can check you out.
Yeah, I haven't felt right since I came back from Hotari.
Oh no, she's possessed by that Hotari crystal. Or
You two
Takan
know her?
crystal.
If you really think she's not well, we can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
Call security. It's for your own good.
This is Petty Officer Diaz. I need a security team to Deck 5.
Unbelievable.
Burned her up. Doc's gifting 30 more people. Prolific Fire, TMN, Newpoi, Whiskey, Gruesome Inn, Picosis, Inca, Bumbo Colette, Mojo Joe, Ninja Cat, Isaac Insomniac, The Fight Nerd, Sir Rush, Disco Parachute, Goblin Toad, Dandy Poem, Kent Dog, Robotic Wombat, Mr. Friendship. 30 people from Docs 360. UK Griff gifted 120. Docs is gifted, I think, 150 today. Griff with 120. Cretan with 15 or 20. Griff! All right, Griff. All right, we're getting into dangerous territory now. We're getting into dangerous territory now. Hold on a second. We are getting real close here. We're at 79.93. Griff gifting 77 people. Dolphin Fragile, Traveling Wanderer, Travzoy, Ingus Zen, Split Me Asunder, Lilda, Bet on Anything, Amy O, Doc Thunder, Soupy Ice, Ninja Goose, My Tries, Liam, The Mitch, Himbo Sapien, Swiftalizer, Fat Kid, LB, Shattered Kiwi, D-Rock Steady, Simon M, Steel Horse, Shiny Orange, Sci-Fry, Cam Blazer, Harvey Larvey, Caboose, Hazari, LL Paul J, Big Papa Kyle, Rapture, the T-Rex. We are getting dangerously close. Cretan gifting 5 more. Cretan gifting to Kays and Stashmaster, Nutmeg, Grizzly Green, and Magic Pants. I think we're at this point, we're at the TV. We're at the TV giveaway. I think it might be time. UK Griff gifted 77. Doc's gifted. Yeah, we did it. Sub goal hit.